Alright, VR chat. Pick OBS. Pick it up. I don't know why it always takes a second to pick it up, and I don't know how I would go about fixing that. Maybe adding a scene transition would, like, make it less obvious, but still. I don't know. But hi, good evening. It is once again evening, and I'm once again playing virtual reality chat. The funny, silly social sandbox game. And once again, I have no clue what to do because it's Tuesday night and there's no one online. And that's okay. Probably just like world hopping, you know? Um, I mean, what is this? See, this looks nice. It just also looks like it's gonna kill my PC. So I don't know if I should really go there. Oh, I don't know. I've already been to that world. Interesting. I've already been to that world too. Very interesting that it will, like, recommend me worlds that I've already been to. Oh, see, this looks mildly interesting. We'll start a new Friends Plus instance. It's only 6 megs, so that's not that bad. Yeah, this is cool. It's just a little, you know... Oh... Oh, the compression ruins it. But look at that. It's a cool little, like, pixel art scene. Oh, I love that. Wait! There's stuff here! Wait, I didn't notice the stuff on the sides. Oh, there are avatars as well that you can... use. Josh, hi! Nice to see you again. How you been? Ooh, the jump is really floaty. What? Oh, that's the other thing. Right, I'm gonna walk away here. Look, I don't see anything there, and then... it just appears. Wait, huh? 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 Wait, what? Is it this again, but smaller? Yeah, so you get to see it on a smaller scale? So that's large scale, this is small. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Tired? Understandable. Same. I mean, not overly tired. Not as tiring as Friday, but I'm mildly tired. It's, you know, it's been a day. Oh, and then you can go the other way as well. I like this world. Oh, I'm gonna favorite this. And then we'll hop on to another world, but now we have to find out what to unfavorite. Shoot. That's a challenge. What do I have that I don't use anymore? There's some things like I'm not unfavoriting Smart Karaoke or Foggy Isles. That's just like nostalgia moment. This I haven't been here in ages. I don't ever plan on going back. Whoa. There we go. Oh, never mind. It said it's still a work in progress in the bio, but it's not a work in progress because it was published March of 2020, and the last time it was updated was March of 2020. It's nice that you can see when things were, like, published and updated now. I really appreciate that. Getting more hours at work since I'm doing such a good job. Wow, crazy. Wait, Mario Sunshine map in VR chat? Hell yeah. I'm so ready. No, see that? It's like kinda garbage though. I'm so confused. Where's the go button? There's the go button. All right. "3DF Lite." I don't know. Continue. New project. Yeah, my computer's gonna have a moment here, but indeed, replay moment. Every day. It is like my iPod is stuck on replay. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Bum 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 bum. Nice. I mean, you know, it's whoa. It's Isle Delfino, you know? Blooper surfing spawn. So there are actual things to do here. I mean, like it said, you know? Things to do. Wow. Oh, the water's a little broken on the stream camera. I mean, I think it has swimming mechanics. It, does it? No, it doesn't. It just has... It just, like, changes the visual thing when you go under the water. So it doesn't actually have swimming physics. It's an imposter. It's scamming, that's what it's doing. Just click that. Next, next, next. Run. Wow, okay, my PC's gonna have a moment here, but that's okay. I don't mind. Oh, you're broken? What? Huh? In reference to what? Huh? I'm confused. Don't worry about me and my, like, horrible memory. Oh, the cataquacks don't... Oh, never mind, they do! What the fuck? Hey, buddy. So they do launch you, just like, they don't come after you. But they do launch you pretty high. The water... Oh, yeah. The water's broken. I don't know if it's broken on camera, but it's broken in, from my point of view. Like, for the first-person camera. It looks decent on camera, it seems. Although, I'm not getting exactly the highest, volleyball. Cool. Wow, something to do. Oh, and a tennis racket. Okay, that's cool. Pretty large, pretty small, and performing pretty well for being so large. But, I mean, it's literally like a 2001 game, so... Oh, start gondola ride. So you can actually, like, be on the boat. No, you kind of have to sit down if you don't want to get, like, left behind, but, Yeah, no swimming. No swimming mechanics. Ugh. I mean, water noises, I guess, but lack of swimming mechanics. What is this? What are these? What am I supposed to do? Today's the Melon Festival. I will bring the largest watermelon you can find in Juice Bar. Try using the reinforced stick. Wait, what do you mean you won't be able to lift any of the melons? Oh, those are the ones that are already there, so I probably shouldn't, like, steal people's watermelons. And I could on BRC later, IDK. Oh, nice, nice, yeah. Feel free to join if I'm still on. Oh, yeah, so you can't pick up the melon, but you can move it with the stick. So you have to kind of, like, push it over there with the stick. That makes sense. Yeah, feel free to join, if you wish. It is a weekday, so I only have until, like, 10. And it's, like, about to be 7 now. So I have about 3 hours until I do have to, like, get off and actually start preparing stuff for tomorrow, You know how it be. Unfortunately. What happens if I bring him this watermelon? What does he do? Does he acknowledge that I brought him a watermelon? I brought one. Oh, to the juice bar. I'm stupid. Where the hell is the juice bar? Huh? Looks like behind, so yeah, being high and recorded isn't a good idea. Yeah, no, that's fine. Like, I'm not worried about anything that you say on stream, but if you're worried about what you might say, then that's fine. No worries. I understand. Got a quack. Woo! It's the mirror things. Where the hell is this juice bar, though? I have to know. Oh, there's a giant watermelon up there. How am I supposed to navigate? This game is meant to be played with, like, FLUDD or something. How am I supposed to navigate without that? I'm gonna go up here. Hell yeah, I'm going to try to go get that watermelon. Not really what I might say, just me acting like an idiot. Ah, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. No worries. If you don't want that on the internet, you don't want that on the internet, and that's fine. I understand, like, really, what you put on here stays here forever, and, you know, you gotta be real careful with, like, what you broadcast. That's why I'm very careful to not, like, post certain things, or not, like, you know. Because, yeah, it's why I don't, like, post photos of myself at all, because I know that, you know, at some point it's gonna... What? Why am I on the sandbird? Why the fuck am I on the sandbird? Why am I on the sandbird? I'm so confused. Why? For what purpose? Oh, shit. Like, huh? Okay, perfect. How the fuck do I get that one? Okay, I have one left. Oh god, that's the one on the tail. Whoa, fuck. No! That's not very funny. That's not very funny. Oh god, is it flipping sides? Oh, fuck, yeah, I've fallen. I was so close too. Oh. I got most of them. Cheeky either way. Yeah, no, understandable, but, like, if at some point I want said picture removed, that's not, like, technically it's possible, but the internet remembers. It will stay there forever. And so, yeah. Also the fact that, like, most places, like, obviously, can't post it Facebook or Instagram, because it's Facebook or Instagram. One, I wouldn't want to use Facebook, but two, Instagram, you know, it's a subsidiary of Facebook. They can use your fucking image for whatever the hell they want, and that's not very funny. In terms of, like, other sites, again, it's just, you know, not something I want on the internet. Hey, buddy. I need a boost. Woo! But yeah, no. And also, you know, I prefer being a faceless streamer because it just diminishes the amount of things that people can attack me for. Like, you know, if someone, you know, has beef with like my personality or the way I act or the things I do, one, that's their problem, and two, those are things I can change, right? If it's an issue with me, I can make an improvement. If it's an issue on their part, that's, you know, their problem. But you know, like, there's some things that I can't change. There's certain, like, physical things that I can't change. And, you know. Whoa, damn. Okay, I see the strat here is just collect fast. Collect before the goddamn bird flips. Oh, fuck. Wait, that should be all of them, isn't it? Is there another one elsewhere? Wait, what? But there are 8 red coins. That's how red coins work. Is there one on the back? What? I'm so confused. Where the fuck is the other red coin? Oh, I'm falling. Or I'm going to fall very soon. Shit, I don't see another red coin. What? And to be a public image with my racing so I can't hide my face? Yeah. Understandable. Understandable. Luckily, I don't have to be a public image. Ahaha. I actually do prefer it this way, just in general, you know? And plus, in addition, with, if I do end up posting images of me, that could easily lead to doxing, because, there are most likely school photos of me posted on the internet in a couple places, probably to some school's website or something like that, and that would not be very fun, you know? We don't like doxing. Because mind you, I've checked, the amount of information you can find on the fucking internet is scary. Like, I have put my mother's name into the internet and found our home address, and that was like, oh damn, okay, that's kind of spooky. That's kind of pretty spooky, you know? People can just fucking find you, okay, sure. Like, no, thank you. Oh, I've blundered. That's the challenge then, isn't it? Getting it, like, onto the, getting it actually to the juice bar. No, I will not play chess. Sorry. Y'all had your fun yesterday. I did the redeem. Oh, God. How am I even supposed to do this without it rolling into the ocean? What? No, 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 no. No, no, okay. This thing is so touchy. Come on, I want... Oh, I feel like that's going too fast, though. Okay. Oh no, don't slide off the edge. Please don't slide off the edge. Oh, come on. Just get to the goddamn bar, please. No, that's gonna go off the edge in the other direction. No. Okay, so close. What do you mean? What was the buzzer? What was the buzzer? No. Okay, toxic. Time zone Pacific. So US West Pacific. PDT, if you will. There are red coins here as well. So it was a little bit late, a bit later than I would normally get off, but it wasn't that bad. Okay, 3 hours behind me, yeah. Are there any other red coins? Lack of vision. Well, I mean, technically I could cheat using the camera because the camera doesn't have the underwater vision. But that would be no fun. It would also be cheating. Wait, what? Oh, huh. Interesting. Nice how it mutes the music. Anyways, back to the... Oh. Wait, I don't think I can go... No, I can go back to the beach. Can't get the shine or the juice, because apparently, if I hit the railing even slightly, that's not correct. Definitely miss coins? Oh, yeah. Understandable. It's fine. Oh, and then here... Squid. Respawn yellow blooper. Wait, what does the yellow blooper do? Oh! Oh, it's literally, you can, like... You can, ride on the water with this. It's essentially a boat. Oh, no, I'm on... Okay, well, I guess I'm on an island. Cataquack. Come on! Bounce! Whoa! Okay. Oh, I know what this is meant for. You're probably supposed to use the Cataquack to get over to that island. Oh, never mind. I guess not. Well, I mean, I can walk there. Haha. Nice, nice little island. Can I get out to the swing, though? That's what I really want to do. I want to sit on the swing. Can I? Yes, I can, kind of. Oh, wait, has it? No, let me set the seat. Yes, perfect. There we go. You know, funny, silly. It goes a little bit wonky. It's okay. It's nice, it's nice. Look at that. Isle Delfino. Whoa, okay. I have thrown. Perfect. Alright. Respawn. Probably hop somewhere else now? Plants vs. Zombies, yo. Starman Fort. Oh, that's tempting, actually. What about this? We'll try this. Floating island. Alright. But yeah. Oh, right. VR Club first meeting was today, and it actually went surprisingly well. People showed up. Everyone except one person showed up because they were like, we're not there at all today. But, you know, people showed up. It was nice. We did a little, you know, we established some rules and guidelines. We set up some, like, well, we you know, used the headset a little bit. We did some, like, demos and stuff in Neos just because VR chat's blocked on the Wi-Fi, and so we couldn't do that. So we had to, like, do other things. So it was either Beat Saber or Neos, and so I just chose Neos because there was this one really cool puzzle world. I was doing it on stream a while ago, and I still haven't finished it, but it's really cool. Very fun puzzle world. And we did the first couple stages of that because we didn't really have time to get through the entire thing, but it was fun. It was fun. And it was cool. Everyone was really nice. You know, we did introductions as well. And yeah, had a nice time. Next week will be better because then I'll be able to bring in both of my headsets, and we will actually, like, hopefully do a little bit more. This looks interesting, maybe? Showed up to what? I blanked out. Oh, VR Club. First meeting was today. And yay, people actually showed up. Because, you know, we got 5 signups, but 5 people signing up doesn't mean people actually will show up. So... Wait, what? But yeah. I only brought one of my headsets today just because, only one of them works fully. That's the one that I'm using now. And in addition, the other headset that I have that is the most functional, is the one with the signatures on it, which, what the fuck did I do?
Like I was saying, man, so I walk in there, my brother's around, and I end up kissing my own brother, you know?
Huh?
That's what I'll say, it's fucked up.
But yeah, yeah, but it's the one that has signatures on it, and I haven't done anything to preserve the signatures yet, which means that they're still prone to wiping off. In fact, some of them are already smearing a little bit, which makes me sad. So, I'm going to, before bringing that next week, I'm going to attempt to make sure that they will not rub off. You know, I've heard that you can, like, put a coat of clear nail polish over them. I've also heard that you can use, like, Mod Podge or something like that. But we'll see. That takes effort and time, and I don't know if it'll work. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, like, try writing something in Sharpie on one of the headset controllers, like, on the I'm having brain cell issues. On the controller, because it's made of the same plastic, and then trying that and seeing. Laminating paper is an option? Yeah, it's just, it's not paper, it's the headset. I got people to actually sign my headset, which was cool, and it was a cool idea, but it also means that the signatures are now on plastic, albeit matte plastic, not shiny plastic, but, it is still prone to rubbing off of the plastic. Which kind of sucks. So, I have two ideas. One, obviously, try to preserve the thing on the headset. Two, if I absolutely cannot find a way to do that, then I will just hopefully take some, like, scans. And then, you know, convert that into, like, a model or something, so I can just have it as a model. Yeah, the actual laminating thing, not the paper. Oh, you can do that to, like a piece of plastic or, like, a headset or something? And, like, would it work? Because that's the other thing, too. The headset itself, because it's a Quest, it'll get warm on the front. So, like, would that cause any issues with, like, the lamination, like, detaching or melting or anything? Because if not, then that's a brilliant idea. Ooh, this is nice. Little island. The skybox. I can see some of the low quality spots in the skybox. No. How hot does it get? I don't know, but it gets relatively warm. I could actually check that with CPU-Z, but I'm not in my Quest menu right now. But I should check that. I can probably Google it. I know that it's hot enough that it needs a fan. It has an internal fan. Let me see. Put that into... The operating temperature for the Quest is between 0 and 40 degrees Celsius, or 32 and 104 degrees Fahrenheit. I'd look into laminating, but IDK with the heat properties of it is, yeah. The good thing is that I have two headsets, one that I can test stuff out on, if I need to. And if I don't need to, then, wait, what was I even... I don't know what my brain was thinking. Don't worry about me. But yeah, I have a headset that I can, like, test stuff out on if I need to. That's what I was thinking of doing, is just, like, you know, trying something out on the battery door or on this headset just to see if it works. And with the whole, like, clear nail polish thing for preserving the signatures. And then, like, doing it on the actual headset. Because the thing about that headset, too, is I don't really need it to work perfectly. I don't care if it has mild heat issues. It's never going to work as a standalone headset again. I understand this. It's on the old software version. The cameras are kind of screwed up. You know? Like, it's not... It's logged out of my account because I unlinked my Meta account from my Facebook account. So it's essentially not going to function as a standalone headset. I don't care about that. I just want it to function as a PC-connected headset, because that would be very helpful for my purposes. I just need it to be functional enough to turn on and work as a display. Doesn't have to be wireless necessarily, but you know. It just needs to exist. So I don't care if it, like, overheats if it's running native Quest, because I don't need to play native Quest. I don't really care. Hey, Yamzi! How you doing? It's been a minute.
I'm doing fine, Yeah, it's
good to hear.
definitely been a minute since I beat you in chess. Yeah, it's definitely been a minute.
Yeah. Keep in mind,
Yeah.
okay, keep in mind, before then, and even with the help of friends, keep in mind, the last time I played chess, other than that, was 5 years ago.
5 years ago? That's pretty
Yeah.
long.
Yeah, like, I know the
No
game, and
wonder
I
I
know the
saw that.
rules, but I hadn't played it in ages.
No wonder I saw you and I see your score, like, your rating is kind of low.
Yeah, because I created my account that day. I didn't want to create a
Nice.
chess.com account, let me be clear, I was forced to. I did not want to play chess. But oh, apparently,
Let's
yeah,
be,
someone redeemed it.
yeah. Let's be honest here. Like was
Mm.
it they like your friends coaching 1v4 is so confusing. It's like what the
Mhm.
hell?
The other thing too is that the
Yeah,
one
by the
friend
way,
who's
fun
actually
fact.
decent at the game has shit internet, and so the lag was really bad. That caused many of my blunders.
Bro. Yeah. I was like there are a couple of blunders that I saw. I was like,
Yeah, just a little
what
bit.
the heck was that move? I
Just a
was like,
couple
I think I'm
blunders.
hallucinating. I think I am seeing things.
Mouse
Okay,
between
I
280
think
and
I'm
290
seeing
degrees.
things.
Okay,
It
and then
couldn't
you're
be
sure that
that
wouldn't
move, right?
damage the headset at all?
Let me close my eyes
Yeah.
and open it is. Maybe I'm dreaming.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Fun fact. Fun fact. I used to be the president of the chess club before,
Oh, okay.
and then I left.
I didn't know that.
Fun fact.
I didn't know you
Played
actually
chess
played chess at all.
a fair bit.
Yeah.
I played it a fair bit.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
we hosted a tournament and I placed at around the finals and well I lost the finals. Too bad, but
Yeah, yeah.
we did.
Understandable
It
though.
was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, like I host the chess club and I also participate in the chess club thingy, like
If it's getting
the
that
chess
hot,
tournament
go to
thingy.
the burn center.
It sounds kind
Ah,
of
okay.
rigged when it like when the president reaches the finals, but there he is.
Yeah. A little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah, should have planned it that. Should have planned that like a bit better.
Yeah.
Oh, yesterday I've downloaded Overwatch 2 and see what's the
Oh.
fuss all about, and
Haha,
well,
good luck.
it's exactly how
Mm-hmm.
it's exactly how I imagined it. It's
Yeah.
free to play and it's Overwatch, and I don't have to
Yeah.
pay money for it, so that's
Wow,
good because I've
crazy.
never played Overwatch before.
Yeah.
So
Understandable.
it's not terrible, but it's not something like what I
Yeah.
would talk home about. It's still better than Valorant, not gonna lie. It's still better than Valorant.
But yeah, no, like would attaching it if it melts at that.
Yeah, I read that. Yeah, how you doing? Like, what have you been doing recently?
Not nothing terribly notable. Like it's just been, well, I went to TwitchCon and then I went to a concert. But other than that,
Yeah, TwitchCon and the concert. That sounds
yeah.
pretty good.
It was fun. That was like all of my events for the year though. I have literally nothing else planned. So but it was fun. I should have prepared so much more for both of those events. One for like TwitchCon, I literally spent the most of the first day like not doing anything, like essentially just walking around the entire convention, like and looking at the exact same things again and again because I didn't plan. And yeah, it was just I scuffed it. I could have done so much better, but it's okay. I had fun in the end, and so it was fine. It was worth it.
Well, yeah, I joined in a Discord, by the way, like a Content Detail VA Discord.
Yo.
Well, let's just say that's the chat is.
Just get melted by.
Let's just say
it's almost 300
interesting.
degrees. Yeah.
Let's just say interesting. I'm just gonna leave it there. Holy
Interesting.
shit, that chat is. Well, if you want me to be fully honest, holy shit, they are absolute nut jobs. Holy fuck. Every time I go on chat, it's like with it, they are either be horny or very intellectual. A very strange moment. It's like a post nut clarity kind of moment.
Interesting.
And everyone have 2 billion kind of like pronouns that I cannot know. Like there's 2 billion pronouns, man. Like everyone identifies themselves as a different pronoun. So I mean, it's hard to keep track of everyone on that.
I think at that point you just, because for that, like you said, like Discord server, right? You just check, because it'll probably say in their like roles or bio or something like that.
Yeah, the thing, like with it, the thing about this Discord chat is that with it. Well, I know what I'm getting into. It's an 18 plus kind of Discord chat, so this is what it is supposed to be like. But goddamn, people who are like with it, who I presume to be adults IRL seems to be I can't find the word to describe it. It's hard. It's hard to describe the absolute insanity that happens inside that Discord.
It's Discord. What do you
Yeah.
expect? It's Discord.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody expects other people to call them mommy or cute or like, oh no, I don't feel cute, but yes, you are cute. Oh my god, it's a constant like back and forward of that same conversation over and over.
Ah,
Yeah, it's definitely
Interesting.
an interesting bit.
yeah. Wait, why'd you
Also,
join
I
in the
heard
first
stream,
place?
Like I heard, why did I join in the first place? What is? I thought I could think like that. Maybe this Discord, maybe people with actual intelligence who
No,
knows,
no,
who
no,
knows, maybe
Yumzy.
gamers.
You knew going in that it was mildly NSFW, right? Why'd you join it, Yumzy? Would you like to
Yeah, right.
elaborate? Would you like to elaborate on that, buddy? What were you looking for?
Yeah. I was looking for people who actually have decent neural IQ. I mean, I did I did post my my share of hentai, but then they just said like, oh no, you cannot post hentai here. Therefore, we're just gonna restrict all your non-safe for work stuff, and you can only talk in the
Interesting.
general chat, which is and the non-general chat is less active than the non-safe for work chat,
Hee 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 ha.
24/7. Non-safe for work chat is like 24/7, always active. Everybody's in there. General chat, nobody's there. Obviously.
Interesting.
And it's definitely. Oh yeah, I started my uni course yesterday.
Oh,
It's
nice.
definitely one of the boring ones. Yeah, it's definitely very. It feels very boring. 1 hour 30 minutes of like with it because it's an introductory class. It's like more of how to get used to things, basically. Like what does Canvas do? What does this thing do? And how to write a formal email. You cannot say, "Yo,
You and
what's
the
up,
formal
Mr.
email.
Teacher?"
Yeah.
Not like, "Yo, what's up, dog? Beach." Oh yeah, LOL. Not like that. No. You gotta write it in a formal way. Oh,
Yeah.
oh
I mean,
wow. I
understandable.
never knew this before.
I mean,
Never knew this before. Thank God this thing.
It's not necessarily a skill that everyone would have learned. I don't know, but it, you know.
It's a nice mention, but I think like with it, I think if he could just have like what my lecturer could have moved on with
Perhaps.
that in the span of I don't know 5 to 10 minutes. Just take 10
Yeah.
minutes of it, but it don't take 30 minutes of how to write an
I
email.
see.
That's just excessive.
It's a bit much, yeah.
30 minutes on talking how to write an email to a bunch of college students that definitely sent emails to their high school teachers before is definitely a bit strange.
Yeah,
a bit strange, a bit off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, like well, the courses have currently no homework so far, so I didn't have any homework, anything coming. But I do have to check out like what's going to happen in the next class.
Writing formal
to make
emails
sure
while
that I'm
being
keeping up
rude
on
is
things,
fun,
so
yes.
that I don't fall down the hole of
Big
having
brain.
to constantly catch up to people.
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah, definitely.
Funny, silly.
Yeah.
I don't know. This year's been relatively light so far, and things aren't... Like, last year, at this point in time, everything was falling apart. And I mean everything was falling apart. But this year, it's fine. So, I'm optimistic, but not too optimistic. Because, like, I'm kind of worried for later in the year. Because I have different classes, and I'm going to be taking 3 academic classes that I know will have a decent homework load, and that's not going to be very fun. But it's fine, we're doing well now, so it'll be okay,
Nice.
Not terribly.
Yeah, I mean, I would appreciate I appreciate that today everything is a normal day, nothing's crazy happening, no the world ain't falling apart.
Well,
is
actually,
in a constant stable way.
Low-key, the world is kind of falling apart, but I just do. You know what? We don't think about that.
Yeah. We don't think about it. It's like
Yeah.
how we do not think in the next 100 years our children will not have a home to stay in. We don't. It's not our problem, really.
No. See, the solution to overpopulation is to use the elderly and small children as speed bumps. It's that simple.
Yeah, just use it as speed bump, don't you see? It's just that simple. It's
Yeah.
that simple, you know?
Mm-hmm. It really is. That's a solution to overpopulation. And you know what? You know what? Decomposed, like if you like good fertilizer, right? The remains make good fertilizer. Or at least so I've been told.
The
I don't
remains
know
make
from any
good
personal experience.
fertilizers. Holy shit.
But like you take the
What?
people that are, there are too many of them, right? You take them and you turn them into a valuable resource. That is fertilizer for food. You grow more food. Easy.
Holy shit. Genius.
Big
Genius,
brain.
really?
Yeah.
Big brains, really? Make a brain, even.
Indeed.
Oh my. Yeah, indeed. I've been playing too much League of Legends recently. I don't have anything interesting to talk about, but I play Teemo
Understandable.
almost every day, all day now.
Mm.
It's like I don't play League of Legends that much, but then I just discovered Teemo, and everyone hates him, and I love him, and then I just love it. To be, I love being a douchebag on the internet. So therefore, I just go play Teemo and ruin someone's day. It makes me incredibly happy. I just keep smiling.
Interesting. I was listening to everything you said until you said League of
Dude,
Legends. But anyways.
Yeah.
I don't know. League is just like it gets a bad rap, and I know it's not that bad, but I wouldn't consider playing it just like with the stigma it has, 2 with the way it sucks you in, and 3, I don't want to be one of those people because I have friends like this. They buy a fancy, expensive ass computer and then they use it to play Valorant or League or Minecraft, and that's all they do. And it pisses me off so much because I'm like, MF, you spent $2,000 and all you play is a game that you can run on like a fucking potato. Stop. Like, play something more interesting. I understand you can play those games too, but if that's all you play on your like fancy ass gaming computer, no.
Yeah, this is why I download I play other games. This is why I play get shit like Genshin and Overwatch and stuff like that, and VR chat. But I also put in a bit of League. League is like a nice side bonus, you know, and and not having to worry about performance when I play League, it just feels very nice in the long term, you know. Like it's like a game that if I play in the next 60 years or so, I am going to be like my performance ain't gonna dip too bad. It's going to dip like 20 FPS max.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But even dipping down 20 FPS max, and yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah. Oh right, did you see Persona 5 released on Steam and Game Pass? But like, I don't. But yeah, it's finally on
I've been
Steam.
watching Stampede Longhead again.
Oh, nice.
For the nostalgia again. Yeah, so I'm not catching up with shit.
Yeah, no. I didn't even know it released. Apparently it released like a couple days ago, and I didn't notice until I saw like a screenshot of it, like of someone like having it on Game Pass. I was like, what? It's out? Huh? But yeah.
What? It's out, Persona 5 Royal?
Yeah, finally on PC, yay. I mean, low-key, it's good for me, but it's also, PlayStation is kind of low-key losing its exclusives, or at least the exclusives that I care about. Because I don't really care about too many PlayStation games, and the Persona series is one of the series that I cared about on PlayStation.
I mean, I don't even know anything about the previous Personas, but hopefully it's not gonna be, like, yeah.
They're good, they're just way too... They're not way too long. They're long, and you get a lot of content for it, but I am horrible at commitment, and so I never end up finishing any of them. They're amazing games, I just don't finish them because they're long. But they're good, especially for the price. Like, the price... The amount that... Yeah, P4G is selling for, like, $30? And that is amazing value for, like, the amount of, like, story and content and all that stuff in there, and it's a pretty good like remaster. Persona 5 Royal, the fact that it's selling for $60 when it's a little bit like I can emulate it for free, and well, I can't emulate Royal. I can emulate base Persona 5, and a copy of Persona 5 Royal for PS4 is not $60. It is so much cheaper than that. So like the fact that it launched at 60, and like it's probably gonna go on sale at some point, but I don't know. It's just not necessarily good value
I
unless you
do
buy
like
Game
with it,
Pass.
Yeah. Yeah, not really good value. That's why I'm waiting for like.
Yeah,
I'm
waiting
not
for a
buying any
sale.
Persona games yet.
Hmm.
I'm not buying any Persona games yet. Due to the fact that well, I'm lacking out of money because I spent $11 on a Teemo skin. Too bad on that.
Understandable. I'm kind of lacking
There,
in money as
there goes all my
well,
money.
so yeah, no, it's
Yeah, I
fine.
don't want to spend too much money on video games. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like once
No,
per
I feel
month,
that.
like with it. Once per month, like I don't spend any like money on video game. Maybe like
Hmm.
every 3 to 4 months or so, I would spend like $10 to $5,
Yeah.
like $5 to $10 on
Yeah.
like a video game or some cosmetics that I really want. But other than
No,
that,
that
I
makes
don't spend
sense.
any like huge amount of money.
Hmm.
Like I bought Need for Speed Heat
Hmm.
for $5 when it
Yeah.
initially. Wait, wait. When it initially was out, let me see. Need
Nice.
for Speed Heat. So let me see. Let me see. Yeah. So the original one, the
Mhm.
original price was $70.
Yeah.
So it was worth the wait.
Oh, definitely.
And
I
yeah, EA
don't really
games
buy
drop in
games
value
unless on sale.
fast.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah,
I mm,
yeah.
New EA games are
But
not the
Need
play.
for
I don't
Speed
know. Old
Heat
EA
is
games
actually
are fine. Hmm.
yeah, Need for Speed Heat is actually pretty good. It's like
Okay.
I pretty enjoyed that.
The only
Yeah,
Need for
it's
Speed
like
games I've
the
played are the
visuals
old
is actually
ones,
very nice.
but the old ones were good, so I
Mm.
assume the new ones are at least decent. Although who knows? But
Yeah, it's all right, but I
nice.
wouldn't
Yeah.
say that. Yeah, but like what only Need for Speed Heat is the only one that's like what the only new Need for Speed that I would consider as pretty decent.
Yeah.
It's not most wanted level of good, but
Mhm.
it's decent.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh right. If
Yeah.
you, I don't know if you use Epic Games. I do just because they have free
Um.
shit. But Fallout 3 is free on Epic right now. So that's,
Fallout 3.
nice.
I'm not interested in Fallout at all. Not interested
Mhm. Yeah, no.
because what was
Understandable.
it? I mean, I can go like a trip to the wasteland doesn't feel like a. I love like the game like
Mhm.
Fallout 3 is
Mhm.
based in Detroit and I assume that
You
it
and
was it.
Detroit.
So why should I? Yeah, yeah. So why should I play Fallout 3 when I just can do a visit to Detroit to a real Fallout experience that
True.
no VR could simulate, you know? I
True.
could do that.
Detroit moment. Oh my. But yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
no. The only reason I keep Epic is for the free games. They occasionally have something good or something desirable. Not frequently, mind
The
you,
reason
but
I keep the reason why I keep like Epic Games is because it got Fall Guys,
oh, I bought Fall Guys when it was
and
on
that's
Steam,
about
so I'm
it.
kind of a bozo, but like it's okay.
I what the I what else? Like I think I've got Fall Guys for free during like
Yeah.
yeah
Yeah, it's
it was pretty
free
fun
now.
when it's free.
Yeah,
But other than that,
definitely.
I like yeah I definitely don't play any like Fall Guys. It's good. It's a good 15 30 minutes kind of game, and then that's
Yeah.
about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's
Yeah.
see. Yeah, there's yeah, Doom 64 was free, Ark Survival Evolved. I mean, I don't think I really care about Car Mechanic Simulator 2018.
Damn,
What else do
Doom
they have?
64 is free. No way, Doom
Insurmountable
64 is free.
Killing Floor 2. I haven't actually played that yet, but it's fine. Tomb Raider. Oh, Shadow of the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition was free for a time being, so I swooped that up. What else? I mean, there isn't a lot else, really. Oh, there is XCOM. XCOM's free, or was free at some point. And then Wolfenstein: The New Order, but I haven't played it at all. I've never played a Wolfenstein game. Most of these games I've never played, I'm just like, oh, free? Wow! And then I never play them. But it's okay. I have them.
I am actually pretty interested in the Wolfenstein game. It's like was it
Mm-hmm.
a local Floridian man who decided to kill the Nazis.
Yes.
Angry
Wolfenstein
Floridian
moment.
man hates Nazis, therefore he kills the Nazis. It's actually
I'm-
pretty fun. It's like
yeah.
alternative reality, like alternative timeline if the Nazis won.
Me when the
Pretty fun.
Wolfenstein. I'm highly tempted to just...
Yeah.
I want to play some of the older ones.
I feel bad for the German people, like feel bad for like the Germans who have to play the like the censored version. It's
Mm.
like
Wait, they
cut
censored
down
it?
on so many content.
Oh, interesting.
Oh yes, because like was it? Because Germany don't want like
I mean,
Nazi flags,
understandable.
stuff like that, and Hitler.
That-
yeah, I mean,
yeah.
understandable. But it definitely feel a bit off. It definitely
Yeah,
feel
of
a bit
course.
off. They changed the logo of the Nazi symbol into something entirely else. I was like, what the hell is that symbol? Never seen
Mhm.
this one before.
Yeah,
Yeah. They cut
understandable.
off Hitler's mustache so that he's no longer Hitler. He's actually yeah. They just to make
random
sure that
guy.
he's censored and some stuff. Yeah, he's just
Yeah.
a random guy without the mustache. Just a random
Indeed.
artist was rejected from the art school.
Yeah.
He just happens to not have a
Funny.
mustache. I don't know who this guy is. He don't
Mhm.
have a mustache. Who the
Yeah,
hell is this
no.
guy, right?
We could never tell.
I don't know
ever.
who this guy is.
Yeah, no.
We can never tell. Add a hat in, give him a hat, he could be Heisenberg. Who knows? I don't know
yeah,
who this
yeah.
guy is.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know. I'll be honest.
You want
I have
the-
like
Hmm?
too many games. Okay, this is like a really like stupid problem to have. I have too many games that I haven't played. As in, like, I don't want to buy a new game at this point because I have a couple games that I still
Oh,
haven't finished that I really know that I need to finish, and I'm telling myself, you need to fucking finish this. And so, like, it keeps me from buying new stuff. And so, yeah, I need to finish it. I need to finish a bunch of things. Ugh.
Like sounds like a very very nice good problem that I wish to have. I have
Well, no,
too many games,
yeah.
too many options.
That's the thing, actually. I don't know about in your area, but I mean, you'd be surprised, or at least for me, the amount of used PC games that I found. Like, okay, look at this. I'm gonna go over to my shelf right now. Watch. Okay, Crysis, the original
Yeah.
Crysis for Windows, $6. Flight Simulator X, I think that was about 50. Oh, okay. Well, I just spilled things everywhere. Anyways, Flight Simulator X for PC, that was about 15. Unreal Tournament, $6. Gears of War, $6. Quake 4, $6. Diablo 3, my bad. I believe that was about 20, 25. StarCraft, $6. Mass Effect 2, how much was this actually? $5. Technically I have Age of Empires 3, but I've heard that it's not an amazing game, so I haven't really played it yet. And then there's a bunch of other console games too. The console games are easier to find. But you have to have a console for them. But, like, those are just, like, PC games that I, like, found at, like, thrift stores or flea markets. And I've only been collecting
Like,
PC games for,
yeah,
like,
that
a
sounds-
year or two.
That sounds pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
It's like it's definitely like insane value for the like $5 stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty
Buying
good.
used is brilliant. And the other cool thing, too, is, like, while sometimes they don't necessarily have the visual... sorry, I'm just trying to find my dice. That's if I'm, like, moving around wonky in the play space. I'm trying to find this shit that spilled all over the floor. But the other cool thing, too, is, like, while some of them may not have the best visual quality, like, for today's standards, a lot of them keep up surprisingly well. Like, Crysis, I was surprised how good it looked. And in addition, a lot of these games... have relatively dedicated communities. Like Unreal Tournament 3, the servers for that shit were discontinued ages ago, but there are actually like you can revive it with a couple patches and updates, and like I was playing Unreal Tournament 3 like online easily. And because they're old games, you don't have to connect to the internet in order to like activate them or anything. So if you put in the license key, it'll just be like, all right, seems good. So you can, essentially just have essentially, depending on how new the game is, but essentially unlimited activations on unlimited computers, and that means you can just fucking give the game to your friend. They install it, they're good to go. You guys play the game. It's fun. You can do.
It's definitely like that. I would just get used every single time if I.
Oh yeah.
Problem
definitely.
is no consoles.
Yeah, no. You can. That's the thing. Used PC games are harder to find. Used console games are a lot easier. Like in terms of consoles, I've got Skyrim, I've got Oblivion, I've got Battlefield 3, I've got Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed. What is that? 3. Some Skylanders games, Persona 5. This is not actually Call of Duty Modern Warfare. The case just says that. If I open it up, there are 2 copies of Mortal Kombat and a copy of Grand Theft Auto 5 that some idiot at the thrift store shoved into one box. Apparently they thought they could sneak it out, but they didn't buy it, so I bought it instead. So that was pretty interesting. But yeah. So most of this stuff is like PlayStation. I have a couple Xbox games, but like my original Xbox, like, I don't know. Xbox games don't necessarily appeal to me that much. But the other thing, too, about these old consoles, like PS3 or Xbox, original or 360, you can just mod them. They're old enough that they've been cracked wide open. You can mod them. Pirate games if you want to. Burn backups if you want to, That's the cool thing.
Yeah.
Or you can, like, put them all on a USB drive or put them all, like, on your network somewhere and it just works. It's very fun. Yuriko Ryuguchi, hi. Nice to meet you.
Savvy. I'm not like with. I don't know how to install like older games, especially down like here when with it. Everyone just goes on, keep moving on to the new games, and they don't give a shit about any of the older games. They just move on too quickly.
It does suck. No.
Like, there's no caches anywhere
around
here, so this is the best we could do.
I mean,
so the only way that we preserve older games is through pirating site.
Yeah.
And hopefully it's still online. And that's about it.
Well, the one thing, even if you, like, if the games are lower value, I mean, that means you could probably get them for cheaper, but, like, that's the one thing that I do. Always watch out for yard sales. Always. I mean, it's not a guarantee, but, like, if you're going somewhere, keep a lookout, especially on the weekends. I found some decent things at yard sales. Not always. And then flea markets, too, are a great place. I don't know about where you are, but flea markets are often a good place for used games.
Oh, by the way, like, speaking about older games, it reminds me of this older game that I remembered playing. Yeah. It's, like, called DD Tank, and one of the
sorry for not responding your comment in a timely manner. I apologize.
Very pay to win. However, one of the items was one of the items that I do buy in the game, is a wedding ring. I remember getting married to this one other player.
Damn.
It's absolutely nuts that you could actually do that inside of a video. Like my 10-year-old mind is like,
whoa!
I'm just,
marriage
to another female classmate.
It's just like real life. Whoa!
It's just like real life. Well, technically, I said I'm technically a married man, but now our marriage is like somewhere. We still got our engagement ring, but too bad I don't know where the fuck my wife is.
Damn.
My wife is gone.
So true.
I'm still in a marriage, but the wife is gone. There's no kids around.
No.
Don't know. I mean, I got the milk and all, but come on now.
So true. Love that.
Yeah, definitely the best games that we ever made. You can go to Hotspring and chat through there, and then you go to Hotspring, you earn EXP. In that game, you can also get yourself pet You can have yourself like a garden that you can grow food
Nice.
for your pet to eat. And you
Yo.
can also have like PvE, PvP. There's also like you can have friends. You can actually there's also like a system called the sensei system. So basically,
Yeah.
it's like you have like when you're lower level and you
Mhm.
don't know really much of anything, you can find yourself a sensei to help you to teach you
Okay.
how to play the game properly over time, like
Oh,
how
nice.
to aim, how to is like how to aim properly, how to get like all the different kind of tips and tricks you can do inside of the game. And once your student reaches a certain level where like a
You
certain
speak
threshold
Spanish?
of a level like
Um,
level
not really. I'm
20
working on it.
22 or something. Yeah.
Like,
By the way, level
I'm
22
learning.
back in the old days is like really hard to get. It's like you have to spend
But
a
not
decent
really. I
amount of
have
time. It's like
very low level Spanish.
three to
Like
about a
third
month
grade level.
worth. No, like 3 weeks to about a month
I
worth of
apologize.
grinding to get to level 21. From
Okay.
yeah, so basically yeah, and if the student reaches level 21,
Mhm.
the students will get a graduation like a graduation
Okay.
like reward. Basically they will get like a
Nice.
gown and a hat, and they get special items for completing it. And the sensei even get a more luxurious award because he's the person who's like spent like help the
Yeah.
student to go through this, showing this thing, showing
Yeah, of
that
course.
thing, how you this work. Yeah, they get even more luxurious rewards. So
Fancy.
it's fantastic. It's like he's very nice. It's like the sensei can find the student, or a student could find a sensei. Or
Yeah.
if you like what if you're friends, you can ask, and you're lower level than another person. They
Mhm.
could actually add them in, like create like their own dedicated groups to like teaching each other on how to play like this game. And they go
Okay.
on PVE and they're like, oh, this is how you deal with this PVE. There are actual special PVE made just for like the
Okay.
sensei student system, where like the
Oh,
sensei becomes
nice.
where the sensei tag all the damage, and then the students just have to deal the damage based on what they teach, like what he teaches them, or like what he
Okay.
or she teaches them.
Yeah,
It's a
interesting.
very fun system. Like can't believe it was not taken off by any other game. It's like very special kind of game.
Mhm.
Very special. Too
Definitely.
bad now the game died. Too bad
Yeah.
like the game no. The game's still alive, it's still active. There's still people playing because of
Yeah.
well, nostalgia.
Yeah.
But problem is it's a live service game, so I
Mhm.
doubt it won't last like any longer.
Yeah.
Plus it was a flash game
Sucks.
as well. It's a
Oh,
flash
yeah.
game.
I
So
mean, I guess there's
so
Flashpoint, but
what they
still, it's
did.
gonna die eventually.
No. I don't know. Flashpoint is like what they make their own launcher. Like
Mhm.
this game, they make their own launcher,
Oh, okay.
and people is just going to log in through that means. But they're already low player base, like low amount of users and player base.
Yeah.
It's just like it's like a coffin now for them. It's an inevitable death
Yeah.
for this game anytime soon. Like there's no marketing around the game. The game is no longer profitable to the
Oh,
company
of
now that they
course.
acquired the rights to host. Now VNG is like the company. Like they
You know,
are
if I don't
like the server
understand
kind of
you,
companies that like they provide server services
almost, I
for
don't
like
speak
games like
English. You're making
Valorant and
content.
League of
Thank you.
Legends,
I
things like that.
appreciate it.
So think
Thank
because
you.
Valorant and League of Legends is already super popular, not only everywhere in the world but also in my country. So their main focus is no longer this game. It's more like keeping out the servers, making sure everything works all right, and make sure that the prices of the cosmetics is well reasonable to a point
Yeah.
where we can squeeze the player money dry, but not to the point where gamers look at that price and thinking to myself, "What the fuck is this?" Yeah, so it's no
me
longer
when
their
the
priority. So the game is
microtransaction.
like, yeah, so the game is like just adding more items, like more clothing items, and then they just keep adding quote unquote servers so that the people just move on to the next server, start from brand new, buy more cosmetic, and then they create another server, and then you just move on to the new server, and then just get
So fun.
just keep spending money on it. Yeah, it's it's kind of like hilarious. Like, oh, you spent money on this server? Too bad. There's a new, more popular server, so you gotta join that and spend money again in there. Yeah, it's a very scummy kind of tactic.
Greetings from Mexico. Oh, thank you.
Let's go. But now
I appreciate it.
less and less people are playing in that, well, like what, in newer servers because they're just
Thank you so
adding
much.
more and more servers. People don't know which servers is the most active and have the most player base. So it's
And thank you
just
so much for the
scattered your
follow.
player
I
base a lot.
appreciate it.
And now like devs is
It's nice
just
to meet
adding
you, and I hope you have
bots to
a
keep
good
the
time,
game
wonderful
alive.
evening. Oh, really? Just
Just to keep a
bots?
game alive.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. They add bots, and you know it is bots because the names is so obvious. Like these name always shows up as a new player. It comes up from like the manga Doraemon. Ever heard of that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they just use this like they use this all those names like Doraemon 267 or like
Yes.
Shizuka 457 or Giant 223. It's all
Yeah.
you know it is bots because well they have Doraemon names and you can't really add friends with them and they
Yeah.
just suck at when they're about to kill you. They won't kill you, but they will try every possible way to like give you a bit more like he's going to deal you like enough amount of damage. It's like enough for you to not notice they are bots, but they won't try to kill you. And also they add in like for newer players, they add in like like for new players they got like a huge advantage where even if you try and shoot the shots and yes, they added a dedicated aimbot to help newer players to hit the target. So even if you miss it by 100 miles away, it's still gonna hit the other player because of the stupid autobots. Imagine your bullet just going on the curve and it just suddenly changes direction to the enemy. Just fantastic, don't you think?
Yeah. Oh,
So
definitely.
so balanced. Don't you just love it when the newbies
Completely
just
fair.
spray and pray and every single spray and pray is just hits on you particularly? It's
Love that.
just you alone. No one. Yeah, just love that. Just no skill at all.
Yep.
Like, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that back in the old days. Like, well, when you miss, too bad. You suck.
Oops.
Now it's like I'm just gonna close my eyes, spray and pray. Hopefully, like what? I think I'm gonna kill somebody with my spray and pray.
Damn it, I
Doesn't
need to
really
use the
matter. I
restroom.
don't really need
Oh
skill here.
my.
Just shoot as many bullets as I
It's
want.
okay. Indeed.
Yeah. So that the game just keep dying and dying, and there is more bots and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, that's sad. That's the saddest thing too, to just like witness the slow decline. Very, very depressing.
Yeah, and they even remove, by the way, like remove your privilege on chatting, like until level 21, because they are afraid of more bots that wanted to promote, like, hey, like you wanted to check this link out to get more, like, was it more of these kind of coins, you know what I'm saying? Like more microtransactions, you know what I'm saying? Come here, it's a free hack, but it's actually not. It's more like a scamming technique on how to scam people money.
Fun.
Yeah, and it's because of that they just removes features like chatting. So you can't talk shit to the enemy till like level 21, which it's it takes 3 weeks, 3 weeks of not chatting to anyone.
Yeah.
Three.
That's no, pretty goofy.
Hello,
One sec, I'll
boss.
be right back. I need to use the restroom.
Well, same here. I gotta go and help my dad.
Right. Connect. 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 Oh my god. Thank you, Oculus. Hi, Josh.
Hi.
Nice to see ya. How you doing?
I'm still tired.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Just vibing. I don't know. Haven't had much to do tonight, but that's okay. Didn't expect it. It's like Tuesday. It's Tuesday night, so I don't really anticipate there being much to do, but it's okay. Oh.
I'm on my split week, so I have Wednesday,
Okay.
Thursday off.
Oh, nice. Very nice. No, I don't know when my next break is, but it's not soon. I think the next break I get is winter break, which is a little unfortunate, but oh well.
I'm back here. I'm back.
Hi, Yamzi, welcome back.
Yeah. Yeah. My dad just had a problem with AirDrop, and that's about it.
Ah,
Like
yes.
something serious.
Oh my god, that reminds me. Okay. This is another rant that I could go on, definitely. But today, more stuff about the tech support team being highly incompetent. So silly tech support guy was here today because he also essentially, I understand why there's some skill issues going on here, because
This
like
guy-
he has to work on both campuses,
Skill issue.
and there are only there are 3 total tech support employees, 3 of them for 2 campuses, and they're probably being massively underpaid, which makes sense. But like, MF is also supposed to coach the robotics team, and for some reason they placed me in the robotics elective, even though I didn't request it. It was not on my list. They put me in it anyways, so that was fun. But MF comes over, right? You know, he's like, oh, hey, could y'all set this up so that the younger students can work on it? Something. And so we're having some issues with the phone, because it's FTC, and FTC is stupid, and you need a phone to control the robot, but you need to program on the computer, and this and that, and it's stupid. But, so we're having some problems setting up the phone. You know, I'm like, maybe there's not, you know, I like hand it to him to do some stuff. He's like, I don't know, he goes, quote unquote, I don't know how to use a Samsung. MF was holding a Motorola Android phone, and was like, I don't know how to use a Samsung, quote unquote. Sir, you're a tech support person, I understand, but you must at least
What?
know the term Android. You must at least know the word. It must be in your vocabulary.
How the
There is a large
How
M
the
on the back of the
fuck?
phone.
How the fuck does this guy not know what the hell Android means for tech support?
Yeah.
guy?
He
Come
then
on now.
proceeded to not
How
fix
does
the
this guy land
problem,
a
and then
job?
rely upon me to fix it for him. I was the one who ended up fixing the phone and setting it up. So that was pretty
Did
funny.
you pay him? Did you pay him?
Mm-mm.
Did you pay him? Don't.
Mm-mm.
Yup. Exactly.
Pretty
If you pay him,
funny.
yeah.
But
if
no,
you pay him, I
it's-
would
ugh.
go back and refund. Ask for a
Mhm.
huge refund.
It's yeah, no. There are many other examples of the sheer incompetence of the tech support staff, but that's like stuff that I've already talked about and stuff that I could rant about for like ages, because there's just a whole bunch of other things. But it's fine. It's fine. It's better than my old school. Like, sure, the tech support staff is goofy, but at least they have decent internet. It's good enough.
Mhm.
So, I'll take that. Oh well.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like, I'm still mind boggled by how the support guy don't know
Mhm.
what the hell is Android is.
Yeah, no. It's just it's
I'm still.
it bugs me.
It's
And that's the other thing
incredible.
too. He's supposed to like, apparently, according to the thing, he's the one who's supposed to like manage and set up the robotics program. The fact that he didn't know how to set up the phone for the robotics program, and he brought that and the robot to the high school for us to set up for the lower school, I don't know, you know? The fact that you're listed as, 1, the director of technology, and 2, the director of the robotics team, I feel like you're kind of supposed to know how that works. But okay, sure. That's
Yeah, definitely.
ugh.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
God
it's
damn.
wacky. There's other stuff too. Like, for example, the fact that this is just like a minor nitpick, but like, I saw when he was doing like, because you know they do like the tech presentations or whatever. Like, this is how to make sure you don't get a virus, or whatever. MF still had the Google Chrome DMG on his desktop. He didn't eject the Chrome DMG. MF didn't delete the Chrome
The
installer
fuck?
file. I swear to God. I know that it's a minor thing, but he had the Chrome installer on his desktop. I can't take
Yeah,
you
man.
seriously.
Go-
If
I don't know, man. Sounds like a skill issue.
it is. And then the rest of that presentation too was just garbage, because the rest of the presentation was blatantly Google Chrome propaganda. It was like, you know, you're gonna have best compatibility with the school's portal if you log on using Google Chrome and nothing but Google Chrome. You should only be using Google Chrome on the school's network. I'm like, MF. I log into the portal every day on Samsung fucking internet. If it wasn't gonna work on another browser, it wouldn't work on Samsung internet. I swear. Like, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. And then there's also the fact there are little things that have built up over time. Like when, for example, the Wi-Fi, the school Wi-Fi blocks the printer drivers for the school's printers, which is pretty funny just in itself. But second, it blocks the download for my graphics drivers for my laptop. And so I was like, I was asking one of the people when, you know, when he was there, hey, you know, would it be possible to unblock this? Like, it'd be nice if, you know, I could have my drivers unblocked. He was like, well, yeah, but you're like one of 2 people that have this specific laptop, and you don't need to update your drivers that often. You can probably just update them at home. Like, sir, it's your job. It's your job to, like, fix issues with stuff, and it would probably take like 2 minutes to unblock something. If you just have the link, you can unblock it. Like, that bugs me. And then there's the added fact. This is just the fact that my school's like really Mac-centric and loves everything Apple and hates everything Windows. Because when I was looking around, I found that they were blocking some of the links for Apple software update. I was like, oh, that's kind of a problem. So I sent them an email about that, unblocked within an hour. Yet my drivers don't get unblocked? Okay, thanks, I guess. Sure. It's just unfortunate and dumb.
Yeah.
And it makes me
It's
sad.
just
Yeah.
no words really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just, yeah, I
It's,
don't know. It's sad. It's
like why they wanted to block drivers though? Drivers are essential things for
Yeah.
a laptop to work for, like especially for like printers.
Yeah,
Because you need a
this-
driver for specific
yeah.
things.
It's just that everything that they use is Macs, and because there are, I would say, like 10% of the school uses a Windows laptop, and that means that they really don't give a shit if things work on Windows. Because on Mac, most of the drivers just work automatically, but the printer requires a stupid driver on Windows, and you know, Windows laptops generally require drivers. Macs don't a lot. So they're just goofy about that. And that's the even sadder thing too. It's clear, like I've looked at the way that they have their like network configured. It's clear the network was set up by someone who knows what they're doing and who knows networking, because they spliced all the cables themselves. It's fast. When you're near an access point, it is fast. It is a well-functioning mesh network. Like, I mean, we're talking 200 megabits per second up and down in good conditions, like at school with other people using the network. That is pretty damn good. And yet, you know, the people that I interact with seem incompetent. So I don't know. It's probably just because they don't pay them enough. That's my suspicion.
Yeah. Well, honestly, even if I don't get paid well enough, I would say like I would still do the job due to the fact that I would be too bored to do. Like, it's such a simple task.
True.
It's just like a simple task, so I just say like and you can have an excuse or say like, well, this is some busy
Just
stuff.
because
like,
you can
there's
save a
some
Mexican
student
follower,
having a
yeah.
problem, and well, I'm here to fix it. And then you can just like ignore the other one.
Yeah, true. It's yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
I would do it for an easy paycheck. I just do it for an easy paycheck. It's like, well, I'm just gonna disable it. You won't have to complain about anything. I get to keep my job. You're gonna be a happy student. Yeah. It should be fine. It takes 2 seconds to go on like you go on like that software that goes on the whitelist and the blacklist. You know what I mean?
It's not that
you can have like less.
Ooh, more funny sillies. Actually, it's like I say that it's configured well. It's actually slightly misconfigured. You can log into the management portal from the student Wi-Fi. So from any computer connected to the student Wi-Fi, you can go to the management interface. You still have to put in a username and password, but you can access the interface from the student Wi-Fi. So if someone were to find out the password, any student, any person passing by, well, not any person, because you have to have the password for the network, but every student has a password. So any student, given that they find the password for the server, which probably won't be that challenging. I know that it's probably secure to a degree, but like, you know, could just change the settings. It's like done well, but it's also like scuffed. It's a combination. It makes me sad. It makes me sad.
Yeah, bruh, you would be molding on over like a driver, but I would totally
Yeah.
don't. Like I can't print my
No.
shit without the driver.
Mm-hmm. It's the other thing too. The blocks are just stupid. You know, like it blocks the printer drivers. It blocks the website x.com because it believes that X is associated with explicit content. X.com, if you go to it right now, it's literally just the letter X. That's all the website is. Right? It blocks websites
X.com.
with domains ending in .pics or .pictures. You know what it doesn't block? You know what it doesn't
Hmm.
block? It doesn't block Reddit.
What?
It doesn't block Pixiv. That's what it doesn't block. So no, you
What?
can't have your printer drivers, you can't have your graphics drivers, you can't have x.com. Oh, but you can have Reddit, you can have the entirety of Reddit. You can have Pixiv.
Oh yes, Reddit. One of oh damn, Reddit, my favorite place to study.
Mhm. Oh, I know.
My is it's like the most reliable source of information
It
there
is.
That's why we need
Definitely
Reddit, guys.
is. Oh god, my history
Yeah,
teacher,
I
my
can-
fucking history teacher uses Reddit. He showed us a Reddit meme at the beginning of one of our classes. I was like, oh, okay,
Like what?
funny.
Reddit is my go-to place when it comes to information. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Just
I
like
know, it's
my
so
go-to place,
reliable.
definitely.
It's so
So
educational.
reliable. Yeah, it's way better than Wikipedia. Not
Oh,
gonna lie.
definitely.
Wikipedia, and we despise, but this thing is
No,
kind of good.
we
you know?
hate Wikipedia.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
man.
What like was it? This is why you come from the sources that you trust and rely on the most yourself. You just you gotta trust yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't trust other people to do your job. You gotta trust yourself. That's why I love Reddit. People just trust
Mhm.
themselves, just giving out these information. You know, it's like trust me, bro. This shit is legit.
Yeah,
I
just
pretty
trust me,
they
bro.
trust themselves. Why shouldn't I? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't trust other people on my job. Only the real, like, what I just need to know. Trust me, bro. Yeah, just need to trust me, bro. And
Yeah.
I'm Gucci.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Oh wow.
Why Reddit in particular? Like, I think the IT guys just use Reddit. It's just like, nah, we
Yeah.
just gotta convince the vice principal. Like, well, this shit is
So
educational.
true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's probably
You know
it.
what
That's
I'm
the
saying?
it sucks.
I have
It
seen-
sucks
I-
some.
I have seen us like what this is like. I can imagine an IT guy is like.
Mhm.
I have seen a Chinese student who went on Reddit and managed to cure cancer because of
Oh,
a guy
yeah.
named Cummybot 3000 posted something really interesting on there.
Oh man. No, it's wacky. They don't. They just they're the blocks are without rhyme or reason because it has like an auto blocking system, but there are also some that they purposefully put in place. For example, Discord. They block Discord, and that's kind of understandable, and I guess. But they block Spotify. They legitimately block
They
Spotify.
blocked Spotify.
But you know what they don't block?
Damn,
SoundCloud
Spotify.
or Apple Music or YouTube Music.
No,
They're all
no,
fine.
no. Spotify is a danger to society.
It
You gotta listen
is.
to shit on SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying? Where
Mhm.
it's like it pirated music from other artists, and some random ass user
definitely.
just puts the pirated music and posts it on there for the views. You know what I'm saying? It's more
Yeah.
reliable than Spotify. Trust me on this.
Oh, it's so much
Student
more
don't need music
reliable.
in life. Student don't need music in life. Trust me, guys. Why
Yeah.
we need to have a music club for, right? Well, that's what.
No, it's
Like we do, students don't need music. We gotta ban Spotify to prevent bad music from
Yeah,
making to them.
actually, that was legitimately their reasoning.
Music comes.
that was their reasoning. That
Bruh.
if they allowed access to Spotify, that would enable people to students to play music that other students might not be comfortable hearing, other students' parents might not be comfortable with them hearing, but that's stupid reasoning because,
Oh, yeah,
again,
yeah.
YouTube and SoundCloud and Apple Music remain completely unblocked, so it doesn't hold up. They're just being dumb.
Yeah. That's just being dumb. Like with it. I go on Spotify in my school and they just like with it. They have this like they have at least the decent brain cell to realize like, well, Spotify is exactly like YouTube, but the thing is,
Yeah.
the students actually listen to music, and guess what? They won't get distracted on like watching
Yeah.
videos on YouTube, but they can't like with using Spotify. So what's the problem here?
Mhm.
So they do not allow they allow like porn sites. Yeah, they block them all
Mhm.
definitely. But
Well, that makes
that's a
sense.
good thing. But they block the only certain things,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
they also like was it internet wise is like the school told me once
Mhm.
why internet is so slow.
Mhm.
They even address it very clearly. It's
Yeah.
like, well, imagine you motherfuckers go on YouTube. Everyone is going on YouTube
Mhm.
all at once
Yeah.
during break time or lunchtime and see, yeah. And not only that, you guys also play video games. Guess what?
Mhm.
Video games. Video
Yeah.
games take ton of traffic inside as well. So yeah, no shot.
Yeah. It's no
So
makes sense. The
mm,
the one nice thing
like
again is this the
this.
speed is fine, but that's because they do it well. They have like a bunch of access. Like I've seen it. They have like the fancy access points, and they're actually done well. Except with the lower school campus. I went to the lower school campus. There was literally a Wi-Fi like access point or router, a Wi-Fi router, like fucking taped to a post. It was taped to a
Mm,
post. But no,
take
at
to
my
a
current
post.
campus, it's okay. It's good. And they do say, like, they did specify at the beginning of the year in the first orientation, you're not allowed to connect your phone or personal devices to the network so that it doesn't slow down. And most people are decent about that, which means it stays good enough, except when it doesn't. And sometimes it will just go out or the speed will drop. And also, like, I've checked, their ISP is Spectrum Business. They use fucking Spectrum, so it's bound to have issues. It does. Doubly Dangerous, hi,
Mm,
nice to meet you, how you doing?
so, like with yeah, any internet, school internet is definitely not the way to get or
Yeah,
any way to download this
no,
shit,
it's
but
not,
it's so suffice enough.
it's
It's
suboptimal,
sufficient
but
enough.
it's
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 like
good enough. My old school was absolutely dog shit,
it's
as in, like, it was so much worse. Like, if I'm getting,
this
at
is why I
worst,
use
I'll get, like,
hotspot.
50 megabits per second. At my old school, it was, like, 3. It was not good.
Mm,
Yeah, I would use a hotspot, but my mobile plan doesn't include a hotspot. So if I want a hotspot, I have to use PDA-Net. I have to use PDA-Net Plus, and so it works, but it doesn't work perfectly, and it just means that some things don't always function properly. Oh, did
mm,
did Josh leave? Oh no, oh wow,
mm.
that's
God damn.
fine.
Oh yeah. By
Make
the
sure to
way,
stay
and now
hydrated.
I know
Yeah,
the
of
real
course.
reason why I could go on Cotton
Mhm.
Tail like
Yeah.
VA's Discord. By the way, I think it was
Mhm.
to get some bitches,
I
but
will.
to be honest, I was not
I'll
thinking
probably get
very
some more in a minute.
clearly. I think it
Getting
was
VR
that.
to cuddle with a friend,
It
understandable.
was the thought process definitely got through
Yeah,
my mind.
definitely.
But then I at that point I think like I don't need crazy bitches in my life. I rather have no bitches.
Hmm. No maidens?
Yeah, no maidens, man, no maidens, no maidens. Put this. Uh Now the school year starts. I don't feel like I don't feel good at all.
Hmm. I see.
Uh, I don't. Yeah, it feels boring.
Yeah, no, yep, things are getting mildly monotonous, but it's not too bad yet. Some of the stuff is mildly interesting, except, oh god,
Mhm.
you ever wanted to learn about the history of capitalism? You ever wanted to read the Communist Manifesto? Oh yeah, it's so fun.
So great.
I love it.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm. Like
it's
I
not, like,
love.
terrible, it's just not well, it's not engaging, it's just because, like, you have to read all these fucking complicated-ass texts, and, like, the topics wouldn't be boring if they were written better, but no, they're, like, written in the 1800s, and these people did not think about being concise. They're just like, write long sentence. Yes. Make confusing. Guessing you're in school? Yep, still currently in
Yes.
school. Lucky?
Oh
Lucky
shit!
in what way?
You can actually on Overwatch, dude. You
Hmm.
can have you can have Tinder. You
Huh?
got in Tinder on Overwatch too.
What?
Yes.
What do you mean, elaborate?
Yes. Elaborate. Here.
I'm in the army.
It's like when Tyler
Understandable.
once streamed this, okay? It's like you select
No,
a
would
character
not
and then you select
go
your
into
age,
military
basically.
service
It's
unless
like
absolutely required, and
it's
even
like
if absolutely required, I don't
how old
know.
are
I don't know
you?
about that
And
one.
then you get select like your race, and then you describe your personality, your trait, and
Mhm.
everything. Tyler
Going to
Ron
Poland in a month.
put this on stream
Okay.
before. Let me see. Let me see how.
Interesting.
Yeah. So basically,
Good
a bunch
luck?
of players,
Question
a
mark.
bunch of players all
don't know.
gathered in one group,
No
and they
experience
just
in that area.
like they choose whatever. They could go on Genji or like Tracer or what, but they just they just mingle there.
But no, I
like
am
Tinder.
not cut out for any sort of military service. Believe me, I'm built like a fucking twig.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Imagine you say to your kids, imagine you say to your kids, hey, you know how mom and dad kind of meet? We actually met on like
I'm
Tinder
saving up 2,000
Overwatch,
points. Funny Mike?
and
Yes,
we
actually.
got horny.
I got
Like
the funny
when
mic
your
right
mom
there.
was kind of
Plug it
horny
in
over
whenever
Genji, and
needed.
then she saw the real me through there. You know what I'm saying?
Love that.
Yeah, that's how I met your mother.
What? In Overwatch, like I understand, but like meeting people online in Overwatch, if you have to tell that to your children, we met in Overwatch. No,
Yeah.
no, I would
At
pass
least,
away.
at least, like you say, like at least you could say, "Hey, we met each other on VR chat." That sounds pretty reasonable.
It's a bit more reasonable, I would argue.
But let's be honest, I've seen people who've I've seen people got into relationships by playing Valorant.
Oh
Valorant, a
god,
game
I
of
would
Valorant.
not touch Valorant at this point. Just like no. Well, one funny silly Riot has a heart attack that I try to install the game on a hard drive. It just like passes away. I guess it's too slow or some shit like that, and it's like warning, anti-cheat. It just gets really mad. So I haven't tried it since then, and I don't want to try it since then because I actually know what kind of game it is now, and I know I don't want to play it. One, I'm not a large fan of FPS games in general, and two, of all the FPS games, Valorant, no thank you. No thank you, I'll play something different. Met in VR chat, isn't that the name of that one documentary? Isn't that the name of that documentary?
Oh my god, I've seen some. Oh my god. I was looking at the YouTube video, and I was like, I was thinking like, god damn, what a nice thumbnail. We got like what ghost with big thighs, but no, it's actually like ghost in the background, and it's just actually like his arms. It's just his arm. It's just his arm, and it just
Big
folded,
brain.
and he just folds his arm.
You got
and I thought it was his
clickbaited.
thigh, like got clickbaited. God damn. I thought Burger Kings might have girls with big thighs.
Yeah. Miss my computer? Oh, are you like using phone now?
Thighs,
or like a console or something like that? Sadness. Yeah, I could barely live without my computer. I mean, I guess I could live off my phone for a bit.
I'm gonna dip out there. Nice
in a car. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna dip out.
Yeah, of course. It was nice to chat.
Alright, see you, girl.
Have a good night. Yeah, phone. Oh yeah. It's unfortunate. That's the one thing that I think about. I never realize how much I use my phone until I have to go without it. Same thing for computer. I never realize how much I use it until I can't use it anymore. And then I'm like, oh god, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Because, you know, having a laptop that you can just like pull out, I mean, arguably it's kind of thick, but like having a laptop that you can just like bring with you and use and do a bunch of fun stuff with, it's so convenient. And then just like not having it is saddening. I dread the day when I'm gonna have to send it in to get like repaired, because I'm going to make the claim like as soon as I can before the warranty ends, because it's a little bit, you know, plastic's a bit cracked, a couple other things, but I'm waiting just in case something catastrophic happens. But no, yeah, I don't know. Out of curiosity, what phone you got? Mildly interested. But yeah, no, I haven't, before the pandemic, I could have lived off of just, like, a phone or a tablet or something like that. Now, I just use my computer too much. So... I don't, I can't see myself not using it. D's nut, funny, silly D's nuts jokes. iPhone 10? Okay. Respectable. Not the newest, but it's still pretty good. Still going strong. I have, wait. Yeah, no, I have the S9. So essentially, the Android equivalent to that. So, vibe. Makes sense. I've never used the newer iPhones. I'll be completely honest. A lot of my friends have them, but the last iPhone that I had was the 7. And then I haven't gotten an upgrade since. I kind of should soon. I kind of need to, but it's okay. I'll do it eventually. They're okay, yeah. Understandable. They seem fine. They seem nice. Nothing against them, but I don't know. They're not like... The prices don't seem worth it to me. So, like, I'll buy one used, maybe, but... Remember the 6? I miss it? Oh, yeah. I never personally had a 6, but I had a 5S, and I loved the 5S so much. I have a 6 now, but it's not a functioning iPhone 6. It's something that I found at a dump, and it kind of works, but it's iCloud locked. But I have one. I have one, technically. No worky. But it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, no, I like the older iPhones. Just so I don't know. They're nice. They're nice. The thing is, like, I think I just got really unlucky. If I had got like an iPhone 10 or an 8 or something like that, I probably would have been fine. But I had the misfortune of upgrading to an iPhone 7. I say upgrading, and that just made me like very annoyed. What I do on VR chat mostly? That really depends. Do you mean like on stream or just in general? Because if you mean on stream, it's a lot of things. A lot of world hopping, because the times that I get on during the weekdays, because I'm on every weekday, and every weekend, means that, like, not a lot of people are on at that time. But in general, mainly, I do a little bit more, I prefer to chat and talk with people, because... Unfortunately, I still have, like, mild nausea issues. Like, it's not that bad. But after, like, 2 or 3 hours, I get a little bit nauseous if I'm moving around too much when not moving in real life. So, generally, I prefer, like, actually meeting and talking to people. Games are fun, but again, I can't play them for that long, so I just don't really that much. I world hop a lot, again, just because there aren't that many people online a lot. On the weekends, it's a bit better. But, you know. Very active. Yeah, I'm on every day, but not necessarily for the longest amount of time. That's why my playtime's still relatively low. Spent 24 hours in VR once, it was trippy as fuck. Oh, man. I think the longest I've spent was 8. This is nice, though. I like this. It just performs terribly. Like, oh god, what is this? 11 FPS. Ooh, so fun. But yeah, no. Let me check, actually. What is it now? It is... Come on, show me the game. Show me the game. Show me the game. Yeah. 1076 plus 200 for Quest. And that's like a total of like 1,200 hours. So it's not that much. When you use FPS, just have a still picture. True. That's the one problem, though. Like, in VR, on desktop, as long as it is above, like, 20 FPS, I consider it playable. In VR, no. 30 and below starts to get unfortunate, and then anything below 25 is borderline nausea-inducing. Anything below 15 is almost unplayable. But no, that is the thing. Like, I do generally prefer, like, nice-looking worlds to well-performing ones. I really don't care, as long as it looks nice. And plus, it'll be fine. Once I actually get my upgrades settled, I'll be able to run things. It's fine. Once I get my upgrades, there's no way that VR chat could, there's no way that VR chat could, like, max out a top-of-the-line system, right? Right. Like, if you were rubber band in VR a lot, and oh lord, it sucks, yeah. My computer right now is just, like, the definition of bottleneck. Literally the definition of bottleneck. Like, my dumbass bought a 30 series card, and then paired it with, like, 2nd gen Ryzen, and thought, we're gonna have no issues. Yeah, no. There are fucking issues. It's literally, I have a 3080, it's performing about as well as a 3070, because bottleneck, and, because this game is CPU intensive, like, a lot, my funny silly processor throttles, and then the whole my whole game throttles, so that kind of sucks. Like, my card's fine, it's just the processor, and then I have to go, like, buy everything. Yeah, no worries. I'm a tanker, makes sense. Like, it's essentially just, like, I messed up my setup, and now everything is dying, because look, I went for the most budget setup I could when I was first building this, and so I just bought everything as cheap as I could, and I achieved that, right? I built my entire computer for, like, $400 when I first built it, but now that I'm trying to, like, upgrade parts, I'm realizing I just need to upgrade everything. I need to upgrade everything, because I just went for the cheapest bits possible, that would still perform well enough to be passable, obviously. Like, I didn't go for, like, bargain bin stuff, but, like, the cheapest stuff that I deemed usable, and it's not necessarily good enough anymore. So, it's okay. It's okay. But yeah. It means that, while theoretically, my computer should be really VR capable, it's not. It's not. It passes away frequently. For lower worlds, it's fine, but because, yeah, it's just, it's suboptimal. Now, I'm not gonna pretend like I have a terrible computer. Like, no, my computer's fine. I'm not gonna complain about it, because it is my fault. But, yeah. But yeah, I assume that since you found the stream from the VR chat category, or maybe. I know you can view by tags a lot. PC is a genuine when I get into VR? Yeah. Understandable. Wait, what headset do you have? That's another question for you. I feel that too, though. Like, my, this computer, I've learned to drown out the noise. But it gets loud. If I configured it to, run at max fans, which it's not doing, it would pass away. It can't run Fortnite or Call of Duty? Oh. That's... Oh no. If it can't run Fortnite or Call of Duty, how does it do in VR? Oh no. Quest 2, understandable, same. I'm using Quest 2 right now, because I had a Rift, and then it broke, and then I was sad. And I'm just looking to get another headset, because the Quest 2 is nice, but mine has some issues. But yeah, understandable. My old computer, like, until recently, like, a little bit around this time last year, I did not have a good computer. It was a very depressing laptop. And I had saved. I was planning to, like, buy a good computer in 2020, but we kind of know how that worked out. Funny, silly pandemic, and that made everything, like, all the prices die, and then everything skyrocketed, and then, like, the computer that I had planned, which was only supposed to cost, like, $1,000, wow, it's now, like, $2,000. I didn't plan for that. So, I kind of had to postpone that, you know, put it on hold just a little bit. And then I low-key, like, spent the money that I was saving, and that was kind of a mistake as well. But it's okay. It's okay. I need to get better money management skills. Let's go. Oh, this looks interesting, as long as it's not just, like, a PNG. Let's see. We'll see if it's a real world. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. But yeah, I played on Native Quest for a while when I first got my headset, and then I switched to, PC when I could. So I feel that. understandable. But yeah, very nice. I don't know. This game is the reason why I bought this headset, why I bought this computer, why I've paid for all of this stuff. This game has cost me so much goddamn money. I don't regret it at all, but I'm acknowledging it has cost me way too much fucking money. It is the source of all of my financial woes. Might be a weird question. Oh, no worries. Like, ask away. Don't mind odd questions. 835. This is nice. It's just clearly like a 3D scan, and I feel like if someone were to like actually put this into like an editor and actually edit it a little bit more, it could be a lot better. Are the pride flags part of the community? Yep, part of the community. The top right, if you can see, yeah, top right is just the normal rainbow flag. It would be a progress flag, but I can't fit the progress flag on Gerald. That's Gerald, by the way. Unofficial mascot, because I don't technically have the rights to use him, but, like, my friend, you know, drew that, so, like, and they don't really care. And then the one on the bottom left is the pan flag, because, yay, pansexual moment. But yeah, I am. 836. It's nice. And, like, it has good depth. It's just a little bit scuffed. You can, like, kind of tell it's a 3D scan. And, like, here, yeah, that's where the scuff becomes apparent. And, like, nothing wrong with 3D scans. I think they're a great place to work from. But they just really don't look good when you just shove them into the thing with no editing. Cool, yeah. Very cool. They just don't look very good if you just, show them. The boat on the water is actually a nice touch. The fact that that boat moves, it's just, like, I don't know. Skybox is good. It's a nice world. It just, like, could be much better. Oh, that's also just a hole you can fall into. Yeah, that's how you tell it's a 3D scan. There's the geometry is just off. But you can also, like, it's wait, how far does it go? Like, oh, okay, so I could kind of walk there, but that's not rendered. I can't really walk over there either. But it's a decent size. It is, oh, okay, of course, I've fallen. It is like 206 megs, though. It's really large. And it's performing okay. Like, that's the other thing, too. It's nice. Again, if it were just, like, edited more and, like, polished more, it would be so nice. Because I love these kind of, like, realistic worlds if they're done properly. But oh, well. And then, whoa, what is that? Huh? It looks like water. Wait! Is that a... Oh, no, you can't. I thought it was a loading zone, but it's not. You just walk into it, and it puts you back over here. Sad. But at least it got the foliage. I like that. I love, like, the vibrant green. I don't know if vibrant's the right term for that. Don't know if I would... Yeah, on second thought. But, I like it. I like it. I'm a sucker for nature-oriented worlds. Skyloft from Zelda. Oh, this looks interesting as well. It's 58 megs, so that's not that bad. The last time it was updated was a bit ago, so I don't know. Mario Portal, so true. Me when the Mario. Oh god, that reminds me, I need to get back to playing Galaxy. I started it on stream and I was like, I'm gonna finish this game on stream. And then I didn't. And then I didn't. I just didn't. Commitment. Because, like, I played through Odyssey fully, like, 3 times on stream. And I just never finished Galaxy. And it also, you know, I legitimately paid for... I fucking paid for 3D All-Stars, like the bozo that I am. And I haven't finished any of the games in 3D All-Stars. I haven't finished any of them. So, like, you know. Oh, well. This is performing terribly. let's leave. It's not bad. It's just like, for what it is, the performance is just depressing. My eyes are having a moment. I might get on desktop soon, considering it's like almost been 2 hours. I should probably do some desktop stuff. I really need to catch up on Genshin. I really do. That's another thing I've been through recently, and I need to at least do dailies. And there's also like story and event stuff that I haven't caught up on. 8:40. I'm going to sleep now. Yeah, of course. Have a wonderful evening, and thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, see you around. 8:04. Yeah, we have time. The question is how to spend that time. Very good question. Well, interesting. I mean, it's exactly what it described. A little large. It does have pretty nice textures. Hydrate, okay, one moment. I'm going to... What do I do to stop it from stop my headset from disconnecting? Alright, once... Okay, well, I guess I just... No, I'm not unplugging it. It's gonna die if I unplug it. Okay, come on. What do I use to make it not go AFK? My headset's been having issues recently. Okay, one sec. Okay, if I put that over the proximity sensor... There we go. The headset is turned on. I know that's like, you know, battery drain. It's probably not good for the displays or whatever, but I don't want it to disconnect. It's stupid that it does that. Be right back. Don't disconnect, don't disconnect, don't disconnect, don't disconnect. Perfect. We did it, we did it, we did it. It didn't disconnect. Alright. Where's the camera? Oh, there we go. Got your hydrate. Not terribly satisfying in VR, but it's okay. Alright. Got a whole half glass that time. It's more than normal. Right. Perfect. I haven't played Beat Saber in a minute, and I should. I also low-key do want to play Just Dance. The issue with playing Just Dance is, like, music copyright, and if I play Just Dance, I'm gonna get sucked into it and only play Just Dance for the rest of the night, and I need to play Genshin. I really should play Genshin. And, like, I don't know. Interesting, I can't go into any of the doors. Music. Little alley down that way. Whoa! Okay. Oh wait, there's more stuff over here. Oh, sex shop. Interesting. Oh, there's some stuff over here too. Restaurant. Hotel. What about this direction? No, this is where we started. Okay. Nice, nice. Maybe world hop a little bit more, but I'm thinking we get on desktop soon. I'll try this world, and then another world that I saw, and then get off for the night. Unless other people get on, but... Oh, that's 247 megs. That's kind of a lot. Go! Initialize! Yeah, I can see that this is pre-release. That's what it said. It's not performing well. Very large. And scuffed. Oh, yeah, we're going to that other one. Not bad, but it's not terrible. It's just not. Forest. Go. Go. Okay. The terrain's a little bit scuffed, but this is not... Was that just the sound that it made when popping up? That is nice. There's an exploration percentage. And there is... You can collect... They're collectible. Oh, you can't see that. Okay, let me go into first person. So, there is an exploration percentage and stones that you can collect. Which is nice. Oh, now the music is there. Okay, well, I've collected one of the stones, so if I go back, the count should have updated. Yep, 1 out of 30. Nice. I'm not going to sit here and collect all 30 stones. Just because that's going to take way too long and not be worth it. But I'm going to take a quick look around, you know? It's nice. I love, like, the atmosphere with the fog. Just the fog itself is nice. The way that they have the themed music correlating to each, like, section of the world, it's just extremely polished. I love that. What's this one called? Silent Creek. Okay. Silent Creek. Oh, there's a note. What does it say? I found a crystal near a large waterfall. I wonder if there are more around that area. Interesting. So, apparently there's a crystal near the waterfall. Wherever the waterfall is. Although no. I hear the water, but I don't know where the waterfall is. That's clearly not a waterfall. That's just the void. That's fine. Bird, they're birds. Heck, I don't even know where the water noise is coming from. Whoa! Whoa, that fucking arch just fell down. I didn't... That's the thing that scares me about these kind of maps. I never know how interactive they're gonna be. And I can never, like, tell what's gonna happen. Oh my god, the waterfall. Wait, we found the waterfall. It's close to the camp. So apparently there's a crystal near this waterfall? I don't... Whoa. Whoa. What? Oh god, are we... We're in an underwater cave. We're in an underwater cave. Guys, help. Which way is the way out? Oh, it's this way. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, right. It's just the way that... Yeah, okay. We're fine. Oh, wait. This isn't spawn. This is just another campfire. Oh, and you can see the moon there. I'm gonna respawn real quick. And then I'm probably gonna, you know... Get on desktop. Yeah, exploration 35%. 6 out of 30 stones. Anyways, yeah, we're going to... Alright, one sec. Alright. Yeah. I'll be right back on desktop in just a couple minutes, alright? I will see y'all soon. Let me just turn on the desktop audio just a little bit. Be Alright, I have returned. Is my... Okay, no, my mic's fine. Okay. We're just gonna do a little bit of Genshin for now. I don't know if I really want to put in the time to do story stuff, but I probably should, so we'll see. We'll see. There's story stuff that I really do need to finish. I'm just procrastinating on it. I shouldn't be, but I am. Three. Yeah, at least dailies, at most maybe some story stuff. Oh, shoot. 5 days, gonna claim that. Ooh, we got 5 wishes. The question is, do we use them on this banner, or do we wait? Oh, that's a really good question. I should do this as well. I legitimately just need to get good. PP7, take it. I should check my mail as well. There should be a couple of things. I unfortunately missed the free Primo codes from the 3.2 reveal. I entered them, like, too late. Oh well. Dailies first. And at least we get a couple wishes before we log off, unless I want to save. I'm probably not gonna save. Actually, one sec, I'm gonna check Paimon.mo. What's the next banner? Oh, we already know the next banner. What's the banner after that, though? Wish counter... Oh, timeline, that's what it is. So... Oh, it doesn't show the next banner yet. Why does it not show the next banner yet? Don't we know what the next banner is already? Weird. I don't know. Our PK's gonna have to get a larger one? Oh no, what happened? Wait, let me guess, your card doesn't fit in your case? Or maybe not, but like, does something not fit? Sadness. Sadness indeed. Oh. But Kitsune, nice to see you again. How have you been? Air cooler is just a tad too big. Oh, that sucks too. Ugh. Hate that. Space. Space is always a challenge, I swear.
Time to act.
Right. That's the other thing too, because like, the case is one of the things that I rarely think about, because most of the time I assume if I'm buying a relatively standard case, it will fit, you know, relatively standard components, but nope, I guess not. I just want to get my build running before looking into designing my loop. No, that's completely understandable. That makes sense. That's why I built my computer, like, before I did any upgrades, anything like that. I literally just shoved everything together, put it in, like, a case that I got off Facebook Marketplace for free, and just turned it on, because I wanted to make sure that I had it working. Like, this is before I even got my SSD. I just, you know, had to make sure that my, like, components work, just in case, you know? So I completely feel that.
Everybody stand back.
Oh, I threw there.
Adventure time.
Okay, it's gonna go into the next phase soon. But I'll be ready to combat that. There we go. Perfect. Oh, wait, that should've... Okay.
Off we go. No, my sword.
Easy. Easy enough. Oh yeah, nice. And good luck with your build. Looking good, looking good. I have to check, also have to check how many SATA ports I have on the board. Oh, yeah, true. Are you thinking that's gonna be an issue? Wait, how many SATA drives are you planning to put in? Or does your board just, like, not have too many? 'Cause I've never really had to worry about that. I think my board has 4 normal ports and 2 eSATA ports? Question mark? So I've never really had to worry about that, because I really only have 1 attached SATA drive. So, like... I mean, I'd love if I could put in, like, a disk drive, but my case just doesn't have a slot for it, unfortunately. A couple? Ah, okay. Probably not too many, yeah, understandable. But it's good to have the functionality. And just in case. Right, 2 more. Oh wait, no, 1 more! I miscalculated. Dangerous Hall. Oh, that's the cart one, though. The cart one takes a bit. Right. But yeah. Nice, nice.
Adventure time.
That's good, though. Also, just, you know, more reason to be glad you didn't wait for the next generation, because, you've seen the reports of the... I assume you've seen the reports of the NVIDIA cards, you know, melting, and apparently the new I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but apparently the new AMD cards are gonna use the same 12-pin connector, so that's kind of an issue.
Off we go.
Good that you, got one now, I guess. Maybe it's a non-issue. I mean, I guess every generation there's some things like this, but, like, you know, I feel like it is gonna be an issue.
Rain outlines your
Burnt connectors? Yeah. Burnt 12 pins on 40 series, and apparently, this isn't necessarily, like, mind you, this is, like, with the correct adapters and with like, the correct power supply, with, like, one of the fancy newer gen power supplies or something like that. Apparently, if you bend the connector wrong, I forget what it was, it might have been Cable Mod, it's some company, like, found out that if you don't leave 35 millimeters of space before you bend the power cable, where the power cable bends, it's susceptible to, it's prone to those kind of, like, issues. Apparently. Just because, like, pins thin plus close together? I don't know. There was a Jay's 2 cents video on it. It was very interesting and very saddening. Set up my system to be root/system drive on NVMe /home on everything else on /home and everything else on SATA. Understandable. Makes sense. Fast load time. Big speed. I like.
Add Astro. Thank you for
But
completing.
yeah. I just need to get SATA SSDs. I've said this too many times, but the prices just still aren't low enough for me to justify it. When, like, I could just, like, buy another large hard drive and essentially keep all my files and, like, games on there. So I don't really care about most of the time I don't really care about loading time. The only games I really care about loading time for are, like, Flight Sim, maybe Forza, like, this is assuming that I own those games, and I don't really. I had them on Game Pass. Maybe Genshin, maybe a couple other things like VR chat stuff, but I have enough space on my NVMe drive for that, so... But I was hoping to try to not use up all the PCIe lanes. Yeah. No, that's completely understandable. That's the one thing I'm worried about, because, like, with the lanes that are reserved for the chipset, the lanes for my NVMe drive, and the lanes for my graphics card, I've essentially used up almost everything. I don't remember how many I have free, I could do the math, but I'm pretty sure I have nothing, if not very little. I think at max I have 2 lanes free, which is saddening if I ever want to install any upgrades. So, like, you know, a little unfortunate. And I just wish that there were ways to commit more lanes on consumer CPUs, because as far as I know, almost all the new chipsets stick with the same number of PCIe lanes. It's only on, like, server-grade processors and boards that you get more. They're just like, nope, sorry, consumers probably won't need more than this number of PCIe lanes, because bleh. And that while AMD boards are relatively open/cross-platform, RGB connections are rare. Yeah. And that white AMD boards with relatively... Oh! I read that wrong. And that white AMD boards with relatively open/cross-platform RGB connections are rare? Yeah. I haven't looked in terms of white motherboards. I don't know. The white setup looks cool to me, but I just know that I'm gonna get it dirty, and then it's gonna be a hassle to clean properly. So I just don't. But that's nice. I love consistent theming. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked into many motherboards. I didn't even know the couple white motherboards I can think of. I think there's like a couple from ASUS. I know there's the NZXT boards, but like, I don't know. I don't know if you really trust NZXT on a motherboard. I don't know if they're particularly known for that. But yeah, understandable. That's the one unfortunate thing, like, I think my computer has, like, what? Yeah, essentially, it doesn't have enough RGB and fan plug. I know I can get, like, an extender, but, like, it sucks that I have to get not an extender, like a splitter. It sucks that I have to get a splitter. Right, what was I gonna do? I was gonna do story stuff. Right, I should do story stuff. But yeah. No. Good luck and have fun with that 6900 XT. Like, Zam. It is a nice card. I was legitimately considering going AMD for this generation just because their performance is essentially on par with NVIDIA. For, like, the first time in a hot minute. At a price that makes financial sense. But, I don't know. I don't know. I really wanted to ideally have 40 lanes, 2 GPUs, 1 pass-through, the remaining for NVMe, maybe a supported capture card. Yeah, no, that would be ideal. Like, if you've seen the funny, silly, oh, actually, that's the cool thing. I'm legitimately planning to watch this video later. Funny, silly, the Virtual Machine guy, Mudahar from Some Ordinary Gamers. Look at this. Yeah, there it is. Turning one 4090 into 32 GPUs. Now, that's pretty cool. I need to watch that. But, yeah, he has the dual card setup, and I found that so cool because that's a really cool like way to do that. You can pass through stuff and like have a VM with good power, you know, and that would be so fun. And it would also help aid a switch to Linux possibly, because then I could like actually use Windows if 100% necessary, like it is for certain things. Cough, cough, Oculus software. Cough, cough. Because ALVR is really cool. It is not usable yet. For me, when I tried to set it up, I could not get it to work properly at a functional bitrate. So until we get OpenHMD or functional ALVR, you know. I'm still waiting. I'm looking at Vives, but you know. It'd be a great aid in a Switch, because then I could use Windows if I have to, but like not have to use it as a main operating system. I'm genuinely interested in AMD since Ryzen, and plus I've been tired of stuck on Intel hardware. not saying they're bad. They have good open source though. Yeah. No, I get that. The thing is, my current, like, my laptop has an Intel CPU, and it's not a bad CPU, but the experience that I had with my old laptop just made me despise Intel processors to the point where, like, I know that the i5s are good now. I will not buy an Intel processor lower than an i7, just because my experience with that i5 was so garbage that I'm conditioned to, I can't convince myself that other i5s won't be that bad. Which one was it? What was the quest name? One sec. It's this one. It's this one. Oh, and there are no new hangouts. But no, Ryzen, the performance of Ryzen is very nice. Although apparently 13th gen Intel has kind of been edging out Ryzen 7000. And Ryzen 7000 low-key does only support DDR5, which is kind of an L. But I'm not even looking at next-gen platforms. I really am not at this point. They're just... The money? No. I'd probably just go for something like a 5900X if I want to really spend that extra cash, or like an X3D for sheer gaming. But no,
Huh? It's Sino. What are you doing here?
but yeah, we'll see. I really don't know. There's no good... Yeah, both have upsides and downsides. In terms of processors, Intel and AMD are both doing pretty well right now. Like, they're not necessarily they're not matched, obviously, but compared to the massive L's that both Intel and AMD have taken at respective periods in time, it's, they're both doing pretty well right now.
It's you two. I knew I sensed a familiar presence. I'm currently in the middle of an investigation here. We'll have to chat some other time.
Of course. DDR5 is just too much anyways. I mean, we don't need ECC yet. Yeah. Nothing wrong with DDR5, but the fact that you have to use it, and it's just, it's a bit expensive at the moment, and I don't really see the benefits for the price, It's not bad, it's just, I don't find it to be worth it. And the fact that, again, Intel, you can use DDR4. Sure, you have to buy a specific DDR4 board, but you have the option. You can get a new CPU and get, maybe not as good performance, but pretty much. And still have, older memory. And you can just, keep the memory from your old system if you have DDR4, or just get a cheaper DDR4 kit, because DDR4 is at actually decent prices now.
There's been a recent case of canned knowledge smuggling. It seems that the smugglers are following an elaborate and dangerous scheme. I just happened to acquire some intel which led me here.
Okay.
Hey,
Smuggling
we're
what?
also here to investigate that.
Oh, right, canned knowledge.
I
I
see.
literally just heard that in the sentence. I just
Well, the
forgot.
situation might be more problematic than you anticipated. I've already questioned several people, but gained very little information. Long story short, I was able to learn of the secret location where the canned knowledge is being sold. You're welcome to accompany me if you're interested.
Whoa, that sounds pretty complicated. But having Sino around will definitely make things easier.
Yeah.
Let's go round up those bad guys.
Sure. Also, I remember that the x86 64's implementation was from AMD to begin with. True. But then they also kind of took the L with the FX series. They weren't terrible, but if you compare any FX series chip with its Intel equivalent from the time, it will be highly disappointing. Again, they're not complete garbage. I have a computer with an FX series chip, and it's not terrible. It's just disappointing. But yeah, no. They've both had their issues. And also, oh god, oh god, oh god, AMD A8. Oh god, the AMD A series. Oh god, oh god. I haven't had it. They're not completely horrible. They're just, like, not good. They're really not good. Although, to be fair, you could say the same thing about budget Intel processors, too. Especially on the mobile end. In terms of desktop, actually, almost all of Intel's flagship processors are pretty good now. Like, this is just, mind you, Passmark isn't necessarily an accurate gaming benchmark, but watch this. Watch this. Watch this. This is actually kind of sad for me to look at, but look at this. Look at this. Core i3. Well, no. Core i3, 12300. Right? Versus my processor, Ryzen 5, 2600X. Look at it. Look at it. The Core i3 is outclassing me, and it makes me sad, and it also uses less power. It also uses less power, and it makes me sad. But no, the new desktop processors are, like, actually surprisingly good. Even the lower end ones, but still. I don't know. AMD's budget desktop processors are okay, I guess. Anything Ryzen is pretty chillin'. I don't know, I haven't checked the Ryzen 3s. I don't know why they're still selling Athlon chips in 2022. Whatever, the Athlon X4, something like that. It's just depressing. And anything in the A series is depressing.
Seems even less than last time.
What difference does it make? If you see something you like, buy it. If not, then keep walking.
They've been cracking down on us lately, so we don't have much on hand. If you see something that catches your eye, then now's your chance. There's no telling when we'll have more.
What does the academia think they're doing? Alright, I'll take these here. Let me see what else you have. I don't see any real gems in this batch. It's all pretty ordinary stuff. Whatever, how much do I owe you?
150K. Show us the Mora, and you'll get the goods.
Put the Mora down and your hands up.
Oh.
It's Sino! When's he ever gonna let up?
Hey, forget the goods! Let's split!
Okay.
But don't forget the Mora!
You try that.
Done! Not so fast! You can't escape with Paimon on the case!
Right.
What is this? He's got backup now? Doesn't everyone say Sino works alone?
That's what you
I don't
thought.
like the looks of this. Either way, it's gonna be a tough fight. Any ideas?
It's over. It's not like we're making a big cut anyway. I'm not losing my life here.
Huh? Did they really just give up like that?
Really?
Just like the others I've cut. They're not deep in the circle, just dealers at the bottom of the chain.
Yeah.
Alright, I have one question and one question only. Where did you get this canned knowledge?
The pickup location is different every time. The boss tells us where it's gonna be and that's it. We don't get a say in it. He sends someone every 5 days to bring us the goods.
Interesting.
And when is the next batch coming?
I don't know.
He's telling the truth. Honest. Normally, we should have received a shipment 3 days ago, but we didn't get anything. The stock we have right now is from 8 days ago, which is why there isn't much left.
Yeah,
I know exactly why they
challenging to
didn't
gather
receive their last
information.
batch. 3 days ago is exactly when I started my investigation.
Yeah.
I suspect who's ever running this whole thing knew that I was coming. So they cut all contact with these dealers.
Yeah.
When you
they're
were
big
trying
brain.
to escape, you said something about me working alone. Where did you hear that from?
Are you kidding? We've known your name since day one in this business.
Oh yeah, of
The
course.
boss warned us to watch out and even gave us info about you.
Okay.
But here we are. I guess we never stood a chance.
Yep. We kind of didn't.
They already knew all about me and were trying
That
to
being said, is
avoid
the
being
B550 a
detected from the
bit
very
old, or is it
beginning.
okay? So like the B550 boards are actually still surprisingly respectable, considering that the new gen, the AMD stuff, it's really it's a little bit wonky actually because right, who requested? Oh no, because Ryzen, when did Ryzen 5000 release? It was a minute ago. 5000 release date. I want to know the release date. Yeah, 2020. So that means it's theoretically 2 years old now. Yet, the new stuff is literally just coming out now, which is a little bit odd. But it's definitely not bad. If you look at it, depends on the processor that you get. Again, I use Passmark because Passmark is easy for me to understand. Generally, going with the X chipset can be a little bit better in the long term, but the B series chipsets are normally fine. Like, I have a B450 board and it's still hanging in there. But B550 is still pretty good. In fact, if you look at processors, like, if you're just looking for gaming performance, you can go X3D. 5800X is pretty good. If you want sheer performance, you can go 5950 or 5900. And they actually, I don't think we have, I don't really think we have, benchmarks for 13th gen Intel. We have some 7th gen Ryzen on here right now, but just compared to, like, Intel stuff, it's still pretty good if you look at this. So, 5800X, mind you, this is not gaming benchmarks. This is CPU mark. So it's definitely performing less than this, but that's, again, because it's not measuring gaming performance. And it's still pretty good. Like, for example, if you're looking at, like, i7 12700K. Why not? Very close in performance. Still very good processor. Again, these are, like, just compute benchmarks. They're not gaming benchmarks. The X3D is a Chad for gaming.
They leave out in the open, and no matter how many we catch,
it's still very good. Essentially,
if only we had another lead, like a merchant who sells large amounts of canned knowledge.
And also, the new stuff is, like, expensive right now.
Oh, you mean someone like
Shush.
Nothing.
Do you have a potential suspect? You'd better bring them to me for judgment.
We're not gonna sell out Dory.
That's right. I won't turn a blind eye on any dangerous
We're not gonna
suspect.
sell out Dory.
Oh.
But yeah, the 50...
Sounds like we
From what I've
should
heard, the
never let
5800X
Santa
is,
lead
like... I mean, considering that the Ryzen 5 5600X is literally known as, like, one of the... Or as the last time I checked, was literally known as, like, one of the best budget gaming processors. The 5800X is very good. It still doesn't... It's still not on the level of 7000 series and some 12th gen Intel chips, but I don't think 13th gen Intel is on benchmarks yet. I don't think we've seen much from 13th gen Intel. But really, I don't know much in this area. I'm just, like, talking about stuff that I've heard. And I should watch some more videos. Like, you know, the strat is, like, just, like, reviews, you know?
I see.
B550, a B550 board is a product that I would go for at this point. Because I know that I'm not going for all next-gen parts. I know that I'm just trying to build a pretty good current-gen / last-gen system at this point, you know? For me, I would definitely go for something like B550, and considering what your build looks like, it seems like a pretty good pick.
If you manage to learn anything, you can find me at Caravan Rebot. And as for you, I don't ever want to catch you buying canned knowledge again. If you possess any unused knowledge capsules, then you should submit them to the authorities immediately.
Okay, I got it. Just keep your nose out
Just
of
want
my
to know if it's
business.
current gen. It is current gen. The new stuff literally just released, and the performance is still very comparable.
What? You got a problem with that too?
But
buying canned knowledge is a deal between two people, the buyer and the seller. We don't need people like you butting in on our business here.
But there could be a definite argument made for upgrading to the new stuff, just because it might have a bit of a longer lifespan. Because AMD is pretty decent at like supporting at like a good amount of processor support for motherboards. So you may be, if you do get like Ryzen 7000 now, you might have CPU support up to like Ryzen 8000 or 9000. Or if you go for Intel, actually Intel only gives like 2, so maybe don't go for Intel. But you could get 1 or 2 more years of life out of an Intel board as well, rather than going for current, well, it's technically current gen. The case I'm getting is the same one, but the full power one. Okay, nice.
If the academia
Yeah, essentially just larger.
as convenient
Understandable.
and useful like canned knowledge, then they must have been planning only to use it for themselves. Am I right?
Okay, your second argument is a little bit more valid, but the first argument this MF made, you could literally say the same thing about many illegal substances, like, you know, drugs.
The academia has clearly published the potential dangers of canned knowledge.
Well, yeah, but the academia
having to
also kind of
repeat
fucking
things.
sucks. Like, the
And
academia is
besides,
like, you
I'm
know,
sure you wouldn't listen anyway. I just
kinda
hope you
controlling.
understand that your actions are what fuels the smuggling of
Not the
canned
play.
knowledge. If I ever catch you again, I will personally see to it that you are punished.
slay.
All right, traveler. I need to go now.
But yeah.
Ha! You think you can scare me?
I will beat your ass. Shut up.
Traveler, why don't we go talk to Dory? She's got loads of connections and might be able to tell us something about all this. If Paimon remembers correctly...
I mean, I've
she's
used the
usually at
i5
palace
4600K for a
Alcazar.
while, and
Let's go!
only one PCIe slot died? Oh, Zam, okay. I mean, if you're still existing in 4th gen Intel, you'll probably be fine. Because again, it's still very good. And as long as you're not doing anything terribly CPU intensive. Like, most games now aren't CPU intensive. The only reason I care about CPU is for, like, projects and stuff. And VRChat, because VRChat is fucking stupid with CPU. It's stupid. But if it weren't for that, like, I would just, like, not care about processor performance as long as it's not bottlenecking me, you know? Because, like, for most things, it's really not that important. Actually, I did a whole... This is something that I found really interesting. For most, like... I did, like, a whole, like, research project thingy on this. Because a lot of the time... because, you know, like, modern CPUs... There's still some garbage ones out there, but almost all of them are really good. Like we just looked at the Core i3 benchmarks. That is good! It's a Core i3, you know? The benchmarks are surprisingly good. And that got me thinking, like, does it really matter what processor you buy? As long as it's a new processor, right? You'll be fine. No, not really. Oh, it's just the GPU bottleneck, I guess? I mean, I've just added 16 gigs to that system. You mean like your old one? / current one? I don't know. I mean, if you don't have the case properly, then I guess it might not be built, but okay. Zam. Oh, but yeah, no. That's the other thing. More RAM can really be a game changer. Like, because my old laptop that I used to daily drive had 8 gigs, and the upgrade to 16 and then the upgrade to 32
I see.
were so nice.
That's the latest scoop. Good thing you
Current
didn't rat me
old
out.
system. Okay,
Otherwise,
gotcha.
who knows
Okay,
what
that
would
makes it
happen
a bit more
behind
usable.
your
That's good.
attention.
Actually, I'd say a lot more usable. I mean, you know, there's still a little bit of stuff holding you back, but more RAM is very nice. 16 really is becoming the minimum now for a lot of things.
No idea. Sorry. I've already cashed out of the canned knowledge business.
Oh wait, Dory, you're done in canned
You
knowledge.
mean you stopped selling it?
That's right. With so much canned knowledge flooding the market, it was becoming
Oh,
impossible to
okay,
fetch decent
so you
prices
just
anymore.
like sold what you could and then got out.
Besides, it seems that group of smugglers has practically taken over the market. It's a little rule of mine to never fight for a share of someone else's market. If I'm gonna make Mora, it's gonna be the lion's share.
Okay, big
Plus,
brain. What are you
with
doing now?
regulations getting as tight as they are now, I figured I might as well just hang it up.
Yeah, makes sense.
Aw, sounds like we came all this way for nothing.
Well, not completely.
Hmm?
Granted, I don't know who's behind all the smuggling activity, but since
That
you
claim will
did
have
sell me
32.
out,
Nice,
I'll let you
nice.
in on what I do know.
I'm a
After
fan,
all,
I'm a fan.
those smugglers
This
have really crossed
current
the
build has
line,
32 gigs,
letting
and it
their
has
way
been
into
so
the market
helpful.
Like that.
Like,
I hope their luck runs out soon,
I don't...
so that I can take over.
It's not
I
necessary for
mean,
most
so
things,
that the
but in
industry can
a
become
couple
more fairly
situations, I've
regulated.
been glad that I had it, just
Hey,
because,
just wanna
you
make
know,
more
it
business for
gives me a little bit of
yourself.
extra. Or especially for like some things. Like, for example, earlier today, I was trying to do, because I remember Horizon a while ago, I talked about like photogrammetry, and I was like, oh, that sounds so cool, let me try this. Yeah, so I started that. I started the process. I had my, 100 and something photos taken, imported them to my computer, opened it in the software, started the thing. It immediately jumped up to 17 gigs of RAM used. God damn!
Don't
Like, that is a
underestimate
lot.
its value.
But
Think
again,
about
made
it.
me glad that
You
I
can
had
gain all sorts of knowledge while
gotten
bypassing
32
the troublesome process
instead of
of
16.
studying. Naturally, that makes it a product worth a high price. Of course, not everyone needs that kind of knowledge, but in a market as big as Sumeru,
Yeah.
there is plenty of demand. Plus, the cost of production is relatively low, so even if dealers have to cover transportation costs, there's still an enormous profit to be made.
Then why does the academia prohibit selling canned knowledge?
Being able to gain complex knowledge and become a scholar with the snap of your fingers does sound like a dream, doesn't it? But everything in the world comes at a price, right?
It does. True.
Gaining knowledge is a complicated process. It requires learning, thinking, and practice. Even when it comes to my own business, I have to go through a lot of preparation before I put anything out for sale. But with canned knowledge, one may simply skip all the hassle and get whatever they need to know immediately. That inherently leads to at least two potential problems. First, you'll accept the knowledge as factual without a second thought, and you'll find it very hard to forget. This means that if the knowledge is flawed, then it'll be very difficult to correct.
Oh.
And second, excess use of knowledge capsules over an extended time
Wait,
diminishes
really?
your ability to think. You'll end up becoming like a library that can only store knowledge.
Oh. Interesting.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Traveler, you used canned knowledge before. Did you feel any negative effects?
It's because we only used it once. That and browser apps are notorious memory hogs. Like, I've heard people talking about that a lot, how, like, uses up so much RAM. I have never seen any of my web browsers use up more than, like, 4 or 5 gigs of RAM. Maybe I just got lucky, but they're not... I mean, now that probably is a lot, but, like, here, let me check Task Manager. How much is Discord using? It's... If you have a lot of things open, it can be, but even when I have a lot of tabs open, it doesn't really use that much. Like, Discord, 250 megs. That is barely anything. There's probably some stuff in the background, actually, that's probably... To be fair, my memory's at 45% usage, which is pretty goofy, but I think that's just a bunch of, like, Windows processes. You know, we do a little, like, Windows process. And more than one instance? Yeah, I guess, but, like, even then, you know? Discord is a browser, and your own browser on top? Yeah, no, it is, but, like, I understand
Of course, using it sparingly is not an issue,
that they do take
which
up a
is
decent
exactly
amount of
why I
RAM,
used to sell it.
but, my laptop only has 16, and I have had 43 tabs open perfectly fine with Discord running and with other things in the background as well. So, unless you're doing some serious multitasking, it's not a worry. Unless you unless you want to actively web browse while your computer is doing a bunch of other things in the background. Like you're a supreme multitasker, which I don't doubt. You know.
It's just like how medicine can be used to cure diseases, but can also do harm when overused.
Yeah.
It all comes down to balancing the right
Balancing, okay, yeah.
Anyway, back to the point. There'll be consequences if the sale of canned knowledge by those smugglers is left unchecked.
Understandable.
And what's worse, you're playing right into their hands by focusing only on the canned knowledge that's made its way into the market.
Okay.
As far as I know, their real purpose is to distribute information about the Court of Desolation. That's where the real business opportunity is.
The Court of Desolation? What's that?
Rumor has it that it's a site of ruins from the age of the Scarlet King. It's said that with the treasures inside, one can see beyond life and death.
King.
But any research of the ruins is strictly banned by the Academia. Word on the street is that there'll be an auction taking place in the desert. They're auctioning rare canned knowledge, some of which is related to the Court of Desolation.
Oh, that is so tempting.
Once I heard about the auction, I began to suspect that all the canned knowledge popping up on the market is just a diversion.
Yeah.
I wager that their real target is
Yeah.
the Court of Desolation.
Definitely.
Because studying those ruins is not just a simple matter. It requires knowledge spanning several fields.
Of course.
So, if they're aiming to quickly assemble a research team, canned knowledge would be the best solution. As for
Okay.
the auction, chances are they're trying to attract and scout out anyone with interest or expertise on the subject. On the other hand, no one can say for sure that they will ever succeed in finding the Court of Desolation. So, they might as well just make a fortune while they're at it by hyping up the related canned knowledge at the auction.
Sounds to Paimon like we better head to the desert and see the auction. Who knows, we might find some leads there.
That's right. And now that I've shared all that valuable info with you, it's time to introduce our limited edition desert travel kit. It comes complete with a map straight to the auction location.
Okay.
As I said,
It's gonna be a lot of
also
money,
have to
though.
make preparations before I sell things, right? Now, let me consider how much I should sell this for. I've got it! 500,000 mora per kit! That's quite the bargain. We'll even offer a 50% discount for Little Paimon's travel kit. Only 250,000 mora.
The fuck?
That's super expensive!
No need to
What?
worry, little one. Sino's the one heading this investigation, isn't he? I'll be sure to bill all the expenses to him. All you'll need to do is tell him to go to the Merchants Guild and pay the bill once the mission is completed. Just, be sure to not send him directly here, though, okay? That would leave me completely in the open.
Yeah, of
I'm
course.
sure the former General Mahamatra of the Academia would never leave any debt unpaid. Oh, the Mora. I can see it already.
Dory.
Loads of shiny Mora
Dory,
coming
come
Dory's
on.
way.
We'd better get going. If Dory keeps at it, we'll be out of Mora.
I understand, Dory, you want to make money, but I feel we shouldn't scam Sino like that. Come on. Also, running out of time, so we're just going to wish and end. I'll do more story stuff later. Right. We got some extra wishes today. Y'all want to do Nilu or Albedo? I've been wishing on the... That's a lot of... I'm getting a lot of requests. Damn, I'm popular, I guess. I've been wishing on the Albedo banner, but we might want to try our luck on Nilu. I know I'm not going to get any of these, but wishing on them can't hurt. I don't know what the next banners are. I know it probably... I think it involves, Lesser Lord Kusanali. I'm not really looking forward to many upcoming characters, so I'm just wishing here, you know? Plus, it'll get me some stuff on standard banner, so... 5 wishes is 5 wishes, I'll take it. And hey, maybe if it gets me a 4-star, that'll be fun. I doubt it, but... I mean, it could. I don't know. I haven't checked my pity. Plus, just extra Stardust, you know? Nope, nothing. Ahaha. Right. Paimon Sparkins. Stardust exchange. Well, that's cool. I get 2 wishes on standard. I literally could have clicked the shop button in the wish menu. I'm dumb. No. There we go. Maybe something? Nope. No, could never get anything good in Genshin. No. Surely not. I'll put my stuff into Paimon.mode later when it actually updates, but that's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate all the love and support. Let's see, I hope you all have a good night. I hope you all had a good time. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Raid? That's a good question. Do we raid? I'm gonna see who's online. Update Twitch. Okay. Yeah, we'll do a raid. So, I guess don't forget to stick around for that raid. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.